So everybody be quiet. Warning, the following program will contain adult language and adult content. All idiots should run, not walk, to their safe space, get a death grip bear hug on their teddy bear, and begin sucking their thumbs immediately. Or whatever you choose to suck. We don't judge. So, welcome to PPG Adventures. What's the episode number now, Nick?
37 tonight.
37. Cool.
You're upside down for some reason on your video there. I just noticed.
Oh, yeah, I'm inverted.
That's what they always say, because I'm inverted.
Because I was inverted.
Yeah, we were communicating.
Yeah, I tried to explain that one today when I was,
Good old Top Gun Uncle Bob.
giving hand signals to people.
That reminds
Nick.
me of a rant monkey that I saw once upon a time.
Sometime before fall, I'm going to attend a fly-in with you guys. And I've got a new special project just waiting for everybody that I'm working on. I'm not even going to keep it a secret. I am going to make my attempt at making rum.
Oh, God.
Hey, Rob.
We're all going to get drunk.
It's going to be
Of course.
glorious. I'll bring the old stuff too, but
When?
sometime before fall, I gotta figure out my schedule and when I can make it to one.
And you got to bring your flying machine.
Oh well, yeah, I'll bring it next time.
I have to witness you actually flying for real. I'm starting to think you can't fly.
I might not be able to. You never know. I might have forgotten how by now. It's been so long.
That's scary. I have seen people forget how to fly.
Yeah, I hope I haven't forgotten how to fly.
You know what? I'll never forget how to land. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna happen one way or another. If you can get in the air, you're gonna land.
Landing is mandatory. Takeoff is optional.
No, the weather is finally starting to turn here, and I've been out kiting a little bit, knocking the dust off a little bit. Won't be long. I should be able to send her again.
Cool. Get rid of the mountains of snow.
Yep. There's just a little bit of snow on the lakes yet, or ice on the lakes, and then once in a while you'll see a patch of snow in the shady parts of the ditches and stuff yet.
Ah, cool. It's like I was coming down Interstate 88 over there in New Sport, and it's 65 degrees out, but there's still snow on the hillsides and iced over ponds and stuff. And I'm like, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, over.
Well, yeah, I mean,
melt.
The lakes up here get 5 foot thick of ice or more every winter, so it takes a while to melt it.
Like until June or something.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Although we had a really mild winter this year, very little snow. We're actually probably going to have a bad drought the way it looks.
So I guess the question is, do you have lakes or do you have rinks?
The area in the world I live in is called the Prairie Pothole region. Apparently they're potholes.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
Well, it was from the days of the glaciers.
Ah.
But you guys just have too much cold up there and then too much wind in the summer.
Yep. That's not mine.
That's mine. Forgot to put it on mute. The normal telemarketer.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll tell them, hey, man, we're live. Better yet, answer the phone, Hey, thank you for calling Winter 9.9 The Big Frog. You're a winner. What's your name and where you calling from?
You see that picture, Bob?
Really?
That's why they call us the prairie pothole region.
Okay.
Good
There's
Lord.
just lots and lots of little tiny bodies of water. The
Rick.
glaciers carved them all out during the last ice age. That's why we're right along the international flyway for all the geese when they migrate north and south every year. We got lots of places to land. Yeah,
Cool.
in the spring, just the sky fills with geese here. Matter of fact, I hope I get up and fly with some of them. It'd be kind of fun.
That's where you get up with a shotgun.
I would be up for that, but I don't like the way goose tastes. I can't. Everybody tells me I don't cook it right, but I if I have to work that hard to make something taste good, maybe I just don't need to eat it.
I wasn't saying eat it. I'm just saying blow them out of the air.
Oh yeah. That's
Protect us from them damn Canadian geese, you know.
Yeah.
They say I was talking to the butcher the other day, and he said that they take the fat off. That's where your gaminess is.
Maybe.
But I like ducks.
We got a lot of those too.
Smoke.
In Soviet Russia, you do not shoot the geese. In Soviet Russia, the geese shoot you.
That's kind of the danger around where I fly at home in Ohio. We got Canadian geese are everywhere.
Oh man, dog just got a bat. Look at this little rat.
If the dog farts and you claim it, you might be a redneck.
Early off.
I'm gonna share a screen one more time for you guys.
That's a happy dog.
Oh man.
That's a wet dog.
That too, but that dog's definitely happy.
There you go. That's North Dakota in springtime on one of our lakes. To give you an idea.
You can't see the water.
That's just one lake. Imagine that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Off.
It's a bird.
Yeah, those are all snowing Canadian geese.
Awesome.
Yep.
Talk about shooting fish in a barrel. You just aim a shotgun down the length of that lake and
Oh man, yeah. Won't be long. Next week or two, this place. Well, I don't know about with COVID rules, but in normal year, this place would just fill up with hunters from all over to come in here to hunt geese.
Gee, I wonder why. Ain't that hard.
that's like the lake I was at earlier in the week here in Florida. They major fishing tournaments there all the time. And everybody there owns a boat, an airboat, pretty much.
Is that Okeechobee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I've been
nuts.
there back when I used to live in Florida. Used to go down there once in a while. As a
Yeah,
younger man.
I was talking to the guy at the gas station, had an airboat, 454 with a blower, two 800 CFM carburetors on it.
That'll get you around. You know why he has that? Because he can.
Yeah, I was like, because someone made a prop big enough to handle that horsepower.
Yep.
Hey, one of the
That's
weirdest
got
trailers
to
I've
be
ever seen. The in the front, there's an angled bar in front of the trailer. The side door opens, and they drive the boat off the trailer sideways, like off the front corner.
Mm-hmm.
And he already drove it down, like took it off on a gravel parking lot, drove it off the gravel, up through the weeds and into the water.
Yeah, I think they put like if I remember right, it's similar to that stuff they use on cutting boards. They put on the bottom of their boats to keep them from tearing up.
Yeah,
That
the
plastic
whole
stuff.
like covering. Yeah, the whole bottom's got strips of that on it.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't even know what it is. It's Teflon or something.
Well, I talked to him at the gas station. I drove down to where I thought was a good area to launch that day. About 10 minutes later, here he comes rolling in. I'm laying the wing out, thinking, "Oh crap, this ain't gonna be good."
Mm-hmm.
I asked him, like, "How soon are you gonna be getting off?" He said, "Oh, here in a minute or two." He flips the front gate of the trailer down, and I watched him start up and unload it. I just kept the wing in the bag and held onto the bag.
There you go.
for the jet blast that he was making.
No.
Should have let him inflate your wing. You could have done a no step land or takeoff. See?
Yeah, there you go.
I was doing that in 50-mile winds all week. I was literally
Brave-
like
you're
pull
a
the
braver
wing up,
man than
stand
me,
there,
then.
and lift. I'll tell you, it's that once you get used to it, it actually feels great. Pull the wing up, stand there and control it.
Yeah,
Keep
I
a little
suppose
throttle on so you don't go
in
backwards.
Florida that might be acceptable, I guess.
Ah.
Yeah, don't try it unless you're a body of water and
Yeah.
laminar air.
Mhm.
I don't have any of that stuff. Never heard of it.
Never heard of laminar air?
No, no. I've
You
never
can
been.
fly
One of
all
those-
day in it.
I've never been beach flying, man. I've only flown in the prairies here.
I will warn you, beach flying will ruin you as a
I
pilot.
bet. Yeah, I mean, everybody always asks me what it's like to fly, and I said, well, imagine the roughest dirt road you ever drove on, and that's what flying's like.
Ah.
Well, that's because that's all you've ever flown on.
Yep.
Ah.
I mean, it took me probably 6 good long flights before I ever let go of my friggin' toggles, because I was just scared to death all the time. That thing was always jumping around and moving on me.
Mm.
Finally, I put them away one day and said, all right, let's let her fly. I can't weight shift with my trike, so kind of sucks.
Sure you can. Just doesn't have much authority.
Very little. I don't know. I mean, I could probably hang out one side of it and maybe get it to turn. If I unbuckled and hung off the side of it, maybe.
Stand
Try
under
it.
your
See what
seat.
happens.
I've gone up without buckling in before. Just sitting on the seat.
Dude,
That's
don't
just
do
dangerous.
that.
It was an accident. I forgot to buckle in. Never
You
did
stow
that
your
again.
brakes and buckle in real quick.
No, I landed and buckled in.
Oh,
I got up in the air. I made my first round of the takeoff field, and I looked down and I saw the buckles hanging out. Like, oh my lord! So I just
That's where you
I
stow
just
the
came on
brakes, get flat and level, and go ahead and drop in.
I was only 200 feet up, so I just circled in, and dropped down, and landed, and took care of things proper, and then took off again. It was just I was having wing troubles, and I had to keep getting in and out. My wing was folding up on me, and I sat down, and I finally had a good launch and took off. And then I realized I didn't rebuckle in the last time. Now I have a little card I keep with me that reminds me.
Yeah, pre-flight checklist. Go through
Yep.
everything. Make sure
Yep.
it's all right.
Wasn't it on the Foot Flyer website? The
Yeah, I think
checklist?
they have one there too. Yep. I just printed one up and laminated it, and I keep it with me. Just something.
Yeah,
I mean, it's real easy to forget to check little things,
Yeah.
which can turn into big things in a hurry.
Last year I snagged my harness strap, got snagged into the prop. It's like click, clink, click, clink. And that was
Ouch.
it. I mean, I fixed it, but JB Weld and sandpaper. And,
Yeah.
Ate up your prop, did it?
Is that a fiberglass prop or a wooden one?
my fiberglass.
Oh, okay.
I
I
ended
fix
up
I fix
buying
my wooden props quite a bit with crazy glue and baking soda.
Yeah, I've
But
seen people do that.
it's really strong actually, but after a while
was
it's just
gonna-
too much.
I noticed I got an old wooden prop. It was my first setup, and I was gonna. It looked like somebody dropped it or something, or installed the prop the wrong way, and it scraped against the pulley.
Motor housing. Oh yeah.
And
I built my own.
and I lost my damn my lawnmower blade balancer. I just found it again.
Oh, okay.
Like $4 or so. And that,
Those
I
work
fixed
really
the
well
prop.
actually.
Yeah, and
I've got another
Why?
one that I set up with 2 pieces of angle iron, and I set them perfectly level and across from each other, and then I run a wooden dowel through the center of my prop, and I set it on there whenever I'm recoating it. That way I don't get one side heavier than the other. Kind
yeah,
of a vertical
I
balancer.
do it on in the garage, like on the
Yeah.
not
And
in
then,
this place, but I'll do it in the basement and just. But I don't think any surface is level down there.
right. And then there's another guy that sells a little cone-shaped one on the internet. I don't remember his name, but it has a little bubble balancer in the top, kind of like a tire bubble balancer, but for props. Those are pretty neat.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a level. Doesn't have the bubble at all on
Mhm.
mine. It's a cheap lawnmower thing. But I lost it and then I found it. I was going through the boxes. I found it again.
Yeah, I forget who that guy's. That prop balancer they sold was really cheap. Let's see if I can remember who makes that thing.
There's so many of them, out there now. You could actually
Yeah.
build one, really.
Yeah, I think they have a thing where you can 3D print them now too.
Yeah. I've looked at a few different 3D printed ones, but one you lay sideways, put the bearings on it. I kind of like the idea of it. You almost need to balance them both ways.
Yeah, it's better to do it both ways. Paranormal makes the one I was thinking of. But let me see if I can see her. Zoom meeting, share screen. It's kind of hard to see, but this is the one that I was looking at from them.
Oh,
Pretty,
that's a good one.
yeah, pretty simple design, and it has the thing at the top to tell you which way to go and stuff. Kind of a neat little idea.
Why are they asking for that?
Let me look at their website real quick.
I think it was much, what, 30 or 40 bucks, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Well, I was really impressed with the way that it turned out. It's more balanced now than before I even messed with it. My prop now. It's an old Helix, like an old Helix.
Those are, Helix are good props.
And
I think they're built heavier than E-prop in my mind. Like,
oh,
I've
definitely.
seen them handle a lot more damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if I would have hit that with an E-prop, I probably would have chopped it in half. Because it clicked twice. And then I grabbed it. I shut it off. I hit the kill switch. What happened was I was in my truck and I was messing around and I had my paramotor in like backwards, like the back of it towards the back of the truck. Yeah.
Something hit the strap or something hit the prop.
I was putting it away. I was kiting with the motor and I was putting it away and I wasn't paying attention. Because what I do is I take like a tie down. I'll put it on the bottom of the frame up to the top of the top, across the harness to keep everything in while I'm like traveling. Or if I'm starting it, just to keep everything from flopping around and stuff, like my throttle and all that stuff. With the
Looks like they're charging about $42 American for it.
That's
roughly.
not bad.
I'm not sure where they're out of, but everything's in some funky money that I don't understand what it means.
Probably English pound.
Yeah.
I thought they were American. That Paranormal was.
Let me see if I can.
They named Davies.
Contact. No, that's not it.
But John's so close to Canada, it might think he's in Canada, giving him the Canadian money.
Yeah, I don't know where they're out of.
For sale, 2,500. Cage didn't look square at all. Like the round looked like it'd been hit hard a few times.
You don't buy a cage that's all beat up. Yours, the one you got now is fairly square. You just need to get that harness figured out, how you can foot launch it.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Fly or the Blackhawk?
The Fly.
Yeah, Genovic said that he didn't like the way that it was, the hang point. And those things are all the way back. So I don't know. I'm gonna, because it's like 20 degrees back. It's like it's
Apparently they offer a new version that's the tabletop version too on their YouTube or their Facebook page.
You need to get your hang point a little better than 20 degrees. I think more like 15, 16.
yeah. They're all the way back though. Like the shackles are on the last hole.
Really?
How much fuel do you have in it?
Nothing. It was empty. That's what problem is, because I didn't have any fuel whatsoever. Like nothing.
Well, I can see where that would be a little bit problematic.
And you're still leaning back too far. What kind of machine is it?
Fly products. Compress.
Man, that's strange.
If I put fuel in it, it probably will be pitched forward a little bit more, balanced better.
Are you a
'Cause
really small fella? I don't know
No,
what
I'm like 170. I put on about 10 pounds
That's strange.
since last year.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Anyways, I got a hang test at Blackhawk, but that thing's pitched too. Like it's already sitting flat. It's already pitched like 10 degrees. So but it's got fixed J bars on it. You can't adjust them at all.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure that's not hang points.
There's something that can be adjusted for J bars. I can't remember what it is though.
Well, let's look at.
There's the man
There's
that will
Keith.
know.
Hey, sorry,
The
guys.
man, the myth, and the legend.
Yeah, internet trouble. I got in the house and there's no internet. I just got it up. Sorry. Oh man. It's nice to be in the air flying my paramotor again tonight. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Steve, stop breaking the internet.
Stop breaking the internet. Yeah.
Stop breaking your paramotor.
I only did that once.
You get used to it after a while. It's okay.
Yep. I hear you. Oh man. No, it's running really good. I put an hour, almost just shy of an hour tonight on it in 2 flights.
I don't want to say anything about how good mine runs because it's an old piece of junk that's never let me down much.
Yep. There you
But
go.
as soon as I say it's a good motor, you watch, it's going to die out on me
I hear you.
You know it's going to die, don't you?
because it started.
Yes.
Yeah. If it's running, it will die at one point or another. Whether you pull the kill switch or it runs out of fuel or
Man,
parts leave the engine.
I found an interesting engine a couple days ago. You guys make me want a cigarette.
Oh, yeah?
See how you are.
So what'd you find?
Well, I'm visiting this old mechanic I used to work with when I was a young man. He's 88 years old now. He's a farmer.
That must be Bob's.
So me and the other guy, he called us up and he said, I want to downsize some of my stuff. I'm too dang old to be farming anymore. And I got a bunch of stuff. Come check out what I got. I'm digging through one of his sheds and I find a 1967 military 10 kilowatt generator
Oh wow.
with an offset
Sweet.
4-cylinder gasoline engine on it.
Wow.
MEP 60
Wouldn't that be an interesting motor to play with?
Yep.
is a opposed twin cylinder or 4.
Opposed 4-cylinder.
Okay, so it's probably a Waukesha.
What do you think of them?
They're decent engines. It's an MEP 40 or MEP 60.
Okay.
The
I
model
know-
that-
I'm thinking about offering them $200 for it. I figure even if I can't get the thing going, it's got $200 worth of copper inside the gen set.
There you go.
Yeah, you're not gonna lose on that one.
Yep.
offer him about 100 for it if as long as it turns over. It doesn't run in years.
Yeah, it's been
I
parts.
can tell you, getting parts for it
That's
could be a
gonna be
little
fun.
problematic.
It's been sitting for 20 years since the last time it was run. He said. But
Turn it over by hand and see if it turns.
yeah, he used to run his whole farm with it when the power would go out. He said
Yep. I'm sure it's a 6-volt system probably that year.
24.
Oh, really? 24 volt, 2 batteries. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That surprises me.
It's a big one.
Keith,
Okay.
I didn't know you were a cat person.
Oh, yeah. We got too many of them. This is my girl, Gia.
Hello, Gia.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a good scritchy for me.
Oh, yeah. She likes that. Oh, yeah. See?
Uh-huh.
He likes the wrong kind of cats, though. I prefer the yellow cats.
I was telling all the boys, I could just get that generator, get that engine off of there that's on it, and then go visit Nick. And when he's not looking, I could steal one of his old Lister engines. Then I'll have something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what to do with a Lister.
Use it. Be surprised what I tinker with, Nick. I'm a man
by
of
the
many
way.
hats.
By the way, Nick, we're not leaving till Thursday evening. I misunderstood Jerry.
Thursday evening?
Thursday evening, 4:00 or meeting.
You guys are leaving this weekend, huh?
Yeah, we're going down this weekend.
So I'll meet you there on Friday in
Probably.
Panama City.
Yeah. Then we're actually coming home Monday. So that's
You're only going to be there for 3 days.
Well, 4. Well, 3 really. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Monday is the first day of my day off or my time off. So that's
Yep.
why I was missing you guys.
Yep. Damn. That sucks.
Oh well. Now I don't have an excuse to go on a long road trip. So that works out well anyway. Save me some money. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Oh, you can always come to EFD with us.
I don't even know when that is though.
September. You come to my event and then you go to EFD like we're doing.
Now I got to check my schedule again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be cool. 2 weeks.
Yeah, I went to
Fairboat
EFD.
adventure.
They kicked me out.
Yeah, I can't do the whole thing. I have to do some work in between, unfortunately. I spent too long on an amazing road trip in the far west, southwest.
No, wrong schedule. I'm looking at
That ate my 3 days more I needed for EFD, basically.
So you're going to do party EFD.
Yeah, I can only do the end of it, the weekend. Yeah, unfortunately.
And it's September what?
Mine starts on the 17th. And then EFD is the next. It starts on the 20th and goes all the way through that weekend.
Dang it.
So it's whatever you can do. Wrong time.
I don't think I ever get days off.
Or you can come up to Bad Apples with us.
Yeah, that one's late May.
That'd be a good one for him with the trike.
Here, I'll give you some schedules. I found something new. Not new to me. Pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, other than Christmas break, this one here next week is my only real big break.
Damn. You ever been on the PPG zone, Nick? Our guys?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a member on there. I didn't know about it. I just literally never seen it. And one day I saw that thing on it and I went and signed up and listed my event. And they have the most extensive list of fly-ins out there.
Cool. Yeah, EFD would be a good one. You could try to foot launch here, John. It's soft ground.
Another good one for that is Bad Apples.
Bad Apples, real soft ground.
Oh, it's like flying off a carpet.
Well, the end of July to the first part of August, I might have some time off too. Might have a month off there.
Okay, well that's
son of a bitch.
Hang on, let me get it. Events.
Drop my cookie.
Hang on, I'll tell you what those are. Let's see. We got Oshkosh. That'd be good.
That's not far from me either.
No, that's
Wisconsin.
actually we actually go down to there's actually an off-site place where everybody flies paramotors.
Really?
Then we fly into the event. We're part of the show.
Cool.
They don't charge us for getting in then.
Boy, I don't know if I'd be good enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be good enough to fly into Oshkosh though.
Can you land and take off?
Well, it depends on how big the landing zone is. Yeah.
Well, it's big enough for a fixed wing fixed wing light sports.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
If you can't land there, John, you shouldn't be flying.
I'm not so much worried about landing there as that's going to be a really full sky of airplanes.
No, actually not.
It's not.
No, we fly under 500 feet for the last 5 miles. We stay below the traffic for the big boys, and we literally just merge into the traffic of whoever's flying in the ultralight area and land there.
Okay.
And our time of day ideal is we land when the powered parachutes and powered paragliders are up in the evening. Yep. Or the morning.
I'll be darned.
You fly in the morning and then enjoy the show all day long, and then fly back to your trailer in the evening,
Yep.
which would be kind of cool, you know.
Yep.
Fly over, hang out all day, and then fly back at night.
Well, that's the idea. Pick a day or two and just go, like Saturday, so you can have the big day, That's when all the good air shows are.
Yeah.
The real good
Yeah,
ones.
fly in, watch the air show.
And then right at the end evening, skedaddle out of there.
Yeah, do the early morning fly in and then do the fly out. Yep.
That'd be kind of cool.
A little cross country.
I'm
willing to do that.
Yep.
And I got the new cross country machine right here, Keith.
I know. That's what I saw. Yeah.
I'll have to save up
On
and
the bag.
get me a radio.
Hey, Tristan flew his. You don't need a radio for that trip.
I mean, just for us to talk to each other.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. No, it's good for
I
that.
guess we could Zello, I guess.
No, the
Yeah,
radios are
get
better.
a Cena.
Yeah. Yep. Get a headset. Either a
Yeah,
Cena
I
or
already have a Bluetooth headset on my
Okay.
helmet. It's a cheap
Oh,
one. It's not a Cena
okay.
though.
As long as it works good, that's all that matters. Because unfortunately the Cenas, I haven't had so much luck with connecting them and using them more than one or two at a time.
Doing the Cena unit to unit sucks, but you can use
Yeah, it
apps like
does.
Zello and other PTT
Cell
apps that work
phone,
really
you
good.
can-
Yeah.
One of these days you're actually going to show me how to make Zello work. I've never successfully used it. Except for
I
sitting
use
in
it all
office.
the time.
I've tinkered with it.
I was actually on it tonight talking a couple hams while I was in the air.
Okay. Let's see. Things coming up, just so you know different.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right, Nick. While he's looking that up,
I've got them right here.
tell me if this is any good at all. This is the one I have.
Have you used it?
Yeah, I use it all the time. I just have it hooked to my phone. I use it for phone calls and listen to
it
listen
work
to the
good?
internet radio and stuff when I fly.
Does
As long
it
as
work
it's
good?
loud enough, that's what
Yeah.
matters.
Well, I have
works
it built
good.
into
It's
the
awesome.
headset, with the
Wow, the price is cheap enough.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad compared to a Cena.
No, Cena's a couple $100. Yeah.
It works good for me. I mean, but I've never flown with anybody else that had communication, so I've never talked to another person with it.
Well, we don't generally use it for that anyway.
Yeah,
we- like I
I've had people call me and I can talk to them on the phone while I'm flying.
That's-
Usually
that's
it annoys
how
the
I-
crap out of me, but
That's
If you
how
can
I
do
usually
that,
do it.
Yeah, if you can talk to them on the phone, you can use Zello and any other program.
Yeah,
Not a problem.
absolutely. Yep.
I believe this one has a built-in or FM radio too. I'm not 100% sure. I never used it.
Hmm.
I'm not 100. It might not, but
Doesn't matter.
MP3 player on your phone works really
Yeah.
good. Trust me.
That's what I use.
until you get too much height. But then you have to have music actually saved on your phone. That's the only bad thing.
What I do, I save music on my phone. MP3 player, not Spotify or one of those.
Yep.
Spotify is great if you're flying around a big city.
Yep. Or down low.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get so too high unless you got a good cell booster.
Mm-hmm. Some areas just don't cover it at all. Do me a favor, post that, would you, John? Post
where would
that
you-
on the chat,
Okay.
just so I can save. I want to get the link and save it. I'm interested in play. I want to play with it. It looks pretty good actually for the price.
And the
Especially if
Zoom,
you're
Yeah, I
using
mean,
the Zoom chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
There
Or
it
you
be.
can save it on the live chat. I don't care. I mean,
I don't have YouTube open right now, actually.
I actually am just bringing it up because I didn't have internet, so I wasn't too worried about it.
There's this part in the country your internet just goes out for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. I gotta stop my.
Yeah, I built my own little helmet out of a bicycle helmet, and I got the
Yeah, I built mine.
the 3M earmuffs, and then I put the speaker or the micro or the speaker for that headset inside the
Yeah.
earmuffs. So,
My mic unfortunately went out on mine during the trip we were on, and I've got to sit down tomorrow night and fix the microphone. Guess what else I'm doing tomorrow night, Nick? I'm replacing my entire my tack, hour meter, and temperature. It's not working either.
mine went out too.
Went all the way through mine went all the way through the break-in. It's been running for almost 270 hours. I did the break-in and I went to take off and the damn tack wasn't working and the hour and nothing. I could see the hours, but it wasn't running.
I'm gonna try changing the battery of mine because everything went
Check
blank
the
on mine.
wire.
Yeah. I've got a broken wire, but I've got a brand new one sitting there. So I'm going to bolt the new one on and then I'm going to fix the other one. I'm sure it's just a wire on mine.
Take a small Sharpie, write the hours off the old one on the new one.
I'll just write it in my book. You know, that way I know what I've got.
You guys in your log books. What's wrong with you?
Logbook.
Your book?
I've never logged an hour a time in a paramotor.
Me neither.
Not logged, but I know exactly how many hours my paramotor has on it.
I don't. I bought a really old used one.
Well, no, I can't say that. I put the hour meter on mine a week before it was running.
Everybody laughs at me because I bought mine from a dead man
Hey,
at the estate sale.
hey, there you go. Does it work for you?
Yeah, I've flown it quite a few times already, so I guess
Okay.
yeah. The wing
Oh.
I had to replace right away because the wing was
Okay.
getting old.
Yeah. How long does this Bluetooth run on a battery usually? A couple days?
I don't know. I really don't know.
As I know, mine can make it several days. You know, but
Yeah, I mean my longest flight's probably 45 minutes. I don't stay up
Okay.
very long.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
We're lost with Keith in the air, trust me.
Yep.
Well, I don't have anybody to fly with it.
Yeah, I know it gets boring by yourself if you've seen everything around you.
I usually
See-
like pick a mission. Like I want to go see this today, so I'll
Sure.
fly and I'll go see that,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, well, I guess I saw it. Now I can go home.
Yep.
But usually, as soon as I get up in the air, like everybody that I ever met starts calling me and says, "Is that you flying?" And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I hear you. Anyway, got stuff going on. We got Cinco de Flyo.
I like that one.
That's that's the 6th through the 9th of May in Sand Lake Recreation Area, Clover, in Oregon.
That would be interesting. I've never been to Oregon.
No, that's closer to you than us. I can tell you that by a lot.
Yeah, I just got to
Especially Nick.
Yeah, that'd really kill me.
Then we got the short field fly-in. You know about that one, Nick? That one's
What's next week?
You know, that's
Nothing.
the one that Aaron was
Nothing's
telling
next
us about.
I wish there was something going on next week. I'd find a way to get to it.
Oh, I hear you. What is next week? Next week, okay, never mind. Then there's Bad Apples, the 13th through the 16th of May. And then in Indiana, the Frogtown Fly-In. That's a
Frogtown flying.
I'm going to go to that one on the weekend just to see what it's about. It's all paramotor, it looks like, at the Orleans, Indiana airport.
Is that one in Minnesota listed in there?
Where was that
I'm
at?
looking. Where? The last one? Orleans, Indiana. The Frogtown Fly-In.
Okay.
Then July 26th, then we got the week of Air Venture, Oshkosh, of July. And then August, we've got the Moonshiners Fly-In, which is in Mountain City, Tennessee.
That would be fun.
That's a long drive for me. It's a short drive for Nick compared to me.
Not that bad for
Or
you.
Yeah, it's about 10 hours for me,
Really?
but I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's
What's
something
July?
taking
I
you to
looked it up.
Florida?
About 12 hours, depending on where I go.
Ooh, here's one. July 23rd to 25th, the Tour Lakes Fly-In.
Huh, they don't have it listed on here. I'm surprised.
That one is in Minnesota somewhere.
Okay. Minnesota.
Pelican Rapids, Minnesota.
Okay. Interesting. And what do they
Price-
call it?
The Tour of Lakes Gathering / Fly-In. It's-
Is it on Facebook or was it listed?
I found it on the North Dakota Paramotor Pilots community.
Ah, okay. Well, that's why I didn't see it. I'm not a member of that one. North Dakota is a little far for me to be a local.
Let's see. It's an informal gathering of PPG, PPC, and ultralight pilots. Weekend of like-minded people to get together and enjoy some flying. There's no cost. Dry camping on site. Welcome. Ab gas will be available. Terminal has water, 2 bathrooms, and a small gathering of restaurants, gas station, food nearby.
Nice.
Food truck will be there. Big John's Pizza will be there. There's a
Big
motel
John.
nearby.
What was the location on that one?
Pelican Lakes, Minnesota, or Pelican Rapids. Excuse me, Pelican Rapids.
Oh. Too far.
Pilots launching from the airport should have at least a PPG level of skill. No rating required though. No harassment of animals.
Oh, come on.
No breaking of FARs.
Yeah, they're like that.
No
Launching,
midnight flights.
launching pilots will have the right of way. That's about it. Keep the left-hand traffic.
That's
Launching.
standard
so-
rules.
Yep. It's 12 hours and 18 minutes from my house.
Keep a 500 feet altitude and yield to launching or landing traffic. It says.
Oh, local right by the field.
Mm-hmm.
500 feet? Geez, that's way up there for most guys.
Yeah. When flying near the LZ, it says.
Why would you want to stay that high, especially if it's an airport?
I think that means right over the event. Once you get out, you can do what you want.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because where we were flying at in Maricopa, Arizona, the rule was don't go above 400.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wanted us low.
Really?
Except for Aaron broke that one the first day.
Oh,
I
couple
always cruise
guys-
around 700. That's my favorite altitude.
Yeah, well, depends for me, but hey, if I want to go up and play, I want to climb some altitude, and I couldn't. I had to leave the area to do it.
Yeah. I only come down low when I want to look at something, and I go right back up.
Oh, I can't say that. I'm down low a lot. My rule is upwind, down low, foot dragon playing, downwind, up high. You use the wind to get you home quicker, and I don't like to have an engine. Well, my rule generally is, except for that one flight.
Well, actually, I can't say I fly at X altitude. I go up and down until I find the smoothest air, and that's where I cruise.
Mhm.
Generally.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find some of the best air, like when I was at Lake Okeechobee, quite a few days, the best air for me was like 8 foot off the ground, standing still, hovering.
Well, that all comes down to your flying style there.
It was more of a challenge, like trying to stay right over top that levee.
If I was a
Just-
foot launcher, I might be more into your guys' kind of stuff, but my trike doesn't yield to wing overs or anything like that. It's not made for that.
There you go. Check out this headset.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, guys selling it.
Is that actual carbon fiber or just stickers?
I don't know. I've got to ask him that because it's a really
That's,
nice.
that's hard to
looking
tell.
It is.
It looks
isn't
like it looks like Peltiers that have been either dipped or wrapped. I would almost
and
bet.
it could be. It probably is.
I mean, it doesn't really
I
matter.
almost guarantee
but-
those are 3M Peltiers that
Oh no, I'm sure they.
they've hydro dipped.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably what they did. They look good though.
They look real good.
I wonder what's in there. I see he's got a charger for it
Here, hang
and a
on.
plug for.
It looks like aviation,
There you go.
actual
Now you can read
aviation
it.
radio. By the
Well,
plug.
aviation. Well, the plug is, yeah. But with a USB cord, it's got to have a SCENA or something else in it too. Bluetooth.
It says headphones with built-in
It's got a
radio
Baofeng.
and Bluetooth. I don't know what he means there. A system up to 900 meters. Oh,
Oh, it's
it's got yeah.
It's got 3 radios in it.
3 riders, compatible with Freecom Bluetooth connection, with mobile phone, built-in FM radio, up to 6 hours of use, standard micro USB charging, new Fly Fusion headset, Baofeng Yaesu and Avio Radio Attack.
So he's
that's
got
what
3 radios inside that thing.
No. No, he's
No,
got
Bluetooth.
FM. It's got FM in that and the adapter for your wired radio, I suspect.
Okay.
See the adapter
you-
right here?
Mm-hmm.
Basically Bluetooth with an FM radio in it. You have
Right.
that connector to tie in your.
It could be your exact thing bolted in there.
Could
That's
possibly
what
be
I'm
that.
thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably
something
one of those
like that.
Chinese boards.
Yep. But it's
Yeah, they just pulled it apart and put it inside the head.
built and ready to go. Let me look. He gave me a quote. I actually asked him the other day about it. Just the one. Wrong one. What's his name? Fly suit. Okay, I'll find it here. There he is.
They should make it easier to search
That's-
Facebook,
Yeah.
shouldn't they?
yeah, no kidding. He says they're the headset ready to go is 220 euros. No, that's not really that bad.
For that quality, you know, as
No.
long as it works well.
And 45 euros for shipping.
So
It's almost $300
yeah.
when you convert it.
Mm-hmm.
It's tempting. It's really a nice looking setup, you know?
It is, especially if you have a carbon helmet.
Yeah, or a black helmet like mine.
Yeah.
So you find out what board's in there.
That's what I want to find out. I'm going to ask him more. Because I
Yeah,
asked
'cause,
him,
you
I
know-
said, you know, what would it cost to have it shipped? I thought it was a one-off he was selling, you know? And he says, no, he makes them. He's the manufacturer. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
I
I'm
mean,
like,
hydro dipping's easy to do.
yeah, no,
We
you're
all know
right.
how to solder here.
Yeah,
We
Well,
can
hopefully.
build that.
I can build that. Hell, I built my own.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just it's well put together though. I'll give them that.
yeah, I like the fact that it doesn't have a Bluetooth like a Cena or that other one on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. I have mine Velcroed to the outside of my helmet.
Yes, mine's fastened to the outside of my helmet too. Mine works pretty good there, but it would be nice. Less things on the outside of the helmet are always nice, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, yours at least is like it's a scene in one piece. I have the one with the S20 or the S10.
Yeah, but yes,
It has the battery separate and then the little tiny Bluetooth module.
yeah, yours runs longer on a charge and is more capable though by a ton compared to mine.
Yeah.
Really?
Mine's the S5. Mine's the S5.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had mine. I stole mine off one of my motorcycle helmets when I started flying paramotor just to get something going, and I've never changed it.
Mine's either the S10 or S20. I can't remember. There's one that looks like yours.
Mhm.
It's still current, like mine.
Right.
And then they have the one I have. And this is a smaller unit, which I like.
And that one that I linked you, Keith, I don't have any experience with Cenas or anything, so I don't have anything to compare
Sure.
it to really tell you how good it is. So,
Well, it doesn't break up. It sounds good when you talk, right?
yeah, I haven't had any troubles with it yet.
That's what I'm saying. Because
It's more the quality of the speakers that are in your earpiece
Mhm.
and the power of the amplifier in
wires.
them that matters.
and how good the wires are,
Yeah, for noise deadening.
and longevity.
Mhm.
It's like the damn half the throttles out there that have 3 strands of
Wire.
2 micron wire.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah,
It's cheap, Nick. It's called people
okay.
pay for it.
This is freaking aviation, and a kill wire is a critical thing.
That's the way I look at it. I
And I mean,
swap
come on,
throttles
put a
back
piece
to
of
my other one.
put a
again.
piece of 14 gauge wire in there. It don't cost that much.
I
Or
need
even
to
I told
16
Tristan,
gauge.
I need
I've
to
already got
do
3
something with my kill wire, mine actually. Once in a
Yeah.
while, I'll hit my kill switch and it won't kill the engine.
Yeah. Well, what we're doing is I'm getting ready to take my old throttle and rip the wire out and throw it away and put brand new, really super flex, high strand count wire in there,
Yeah, I got.
and good.
I don't know if you've ever
Yeah.
seen the old Fly Products throttles. It's like just a metal tube with a bar sticking out of it, and then it has the
Yeah.
kill switch right on top. But
Mhm.
sometimes I got to sit there and wiggle my thumb up
Is
on the
yours-
kill
is
switch
yours the-
before to kill it.
Is yours the bicycle brake or 2 tubes?
2 tubes.
Okay. Because I've
Yep.
seen that with the pivot. Yeah.
It's
That's what
actually a
Pap uses.
I
real
actually like
simple design, but I wish I had a better kill switch. In it.
I actually like your setup better than I do the Black Hawk than many of them.
Oh yeah, the bicycle grip on the big piece of aluminum tubing.
Well, the problem is like you can't even use the bicycle grip on a Moster without modifying it. There's not enough movement. Or you got to modify
okay.
it, or you got to drill an extra hole in the arm, one of the two.
Oh, to change the pivot point, yeah.
Yep, you don't have enough of throttle movement. Yeah, I've talked to a couple guys that have gotten them and went, well, that didn't work, and they either had to modify it or they had to, do something else.
Yeah, when I was surprised, I don't know if I'd like it or not.
That's
Plainy
the one
throttle
I
I
have
flew.
right there.
Yep.
It's simple and it works, but I wish I had a little better kill switch in it.
Well, buy a better kill switch.
Yeah, put a better switch in it.
Yeah,
That'd
buy a
be
better
easy to-
switch. That's what I'm saying. When the weather's still bad, buy yourself some new switches, some new good quality wire, and rewire it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if my fuel light works or not. I've never let my fuel get that low to find out. But
Drain it down and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a critical thing. If you're going to trust it, you need to know the damn thing works.
That's true.
well, I mean, I carry a mirror. I just look at my fuel light.
That's what I do too. I'm a mirror guy. I was lost when my mirror broke. I was using my phone taking pictures for a couple flights.
Oh, really? I have one right on my throttle.
Yep.
I just glued a little like a mirror for a car right on the side of my throttle, and I just go over and look once in a while.
Well, I use the hangy, the one you pull out.
Okay.
And it
I thought about getting one of those.
I've got a it's like a 3-incher on there now. The one I was using is 2. And one of the guys I loaned one of my Kyle O mirror. I loaned it to one of our guys, and he finally gave it back to me Sunday or Saturday. So I might put that one back on, because I like this. I like the way it's made. It's a 3D printed ring or bottom with the mirror snapped into it.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the STL file for those and make a bunch of them.
Oh, it's no big deal. It's easy to draw that. That's super easy one.
Maybe I should get
Can't
another
draw
one of
that
them
one.
big
using
wing
CAD.
wing mirrors and mount it off to my side.
Yeah. There you
The big
go.
round ones.
Yep.
Just look to the right. There we go.
Mhm. Hey,
Not around your landing gear.
I can't. Oh yeah, you got a trike. That's right. I can't tell you how many planes I've done that on. I've mounted it on a strut or whatever, so I can see the fuel, because I think the best gas gauge in the world is looking at the gas tank.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
There's no guessing
Yep.
that way. I Sharpie on the different. I
Yep.
Sharpie the different fuel lines just to make it a little easier to see from in the flight.
My plane has a gas tank in the front that I fly all the time. The one I fly a lot, and it has a sight tube down right in the middle of the instrument panel.
That'd be nice.
You can't.
Oh, the old
miss it.
school.
Yep. The float you're talking about? That's
No, the old school glass tube with the
Oh, yeah.
little
Oh, no.
ball in it.
Mine's just a plastic. Mine's just a regular, ordinary, good urethane tube hooked to a couple fittings, 90-degree fittings.
That
You don't have a
works.
ball in there? Little orange
No,
floaty?
You don't need a ball. You can see the gas.
Yeah. As
I'm
long
not
as it's
that-
not,
I'm
long
in
as
an
it's not
ultra-
dirty or corroded, you're fine.
If the fuel line starts getting dirty, I'm replacing it. Looks hard to see and brittle. I'm already replaced it all.
Yep.
By then.
Yeah, having a fuel leak in the cockpit's a bad thing.
Yep. And when the fuel tank is above your legs,
Yeah,
right behind
that's true.
the engine, yeah, you want to make sure you don't have any leaks.
And I can't tell you, every time I smell fuel, I
Mhm.
instantly want a cigarette. Even thinking about fuel leaks makes me want a cigarette.
I'm glad I don't smoke cigarettes.
Anytime
swear
you
to God.
fuel up, you should be smoking one.
Like if I'm changing a fuel pump for somebody or something, the second I drop the fuel tank, I instantly just start craving a cigarette because I know I shouldn't have one. I think it's a mental thing.
It is. You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
No, what's crazy is when you actually have one while you're changing a fuel tank.
No,
Oh, I've done it a few times.
Yeah. No.
I remember years ago, I used to have my own repair shop and had a 30-foot hose in my cutting torch, and I was cutting some exhaust off, and the pipe came free and it fell down right on my hose and chopped it in half. So I had a flaming oxyacetylene hose whipping around the shop
Wow.
between me and the tanks. And there were 3 guys in there watching me, and every one of them ran out the door, ran past the tank.
All they had to do is turn the valves off. Either one.
I told him, don't ever come in my shop again if you can't turn a valve off on your way out to save my life, you asshole. Well, I was mad.
Yeah, no shit.
I had to dance around that thing and get it shut off.
Wow.
It was a good time. I mean, what are the chances of that thing landing perfectly to chop that hose in half?
No doubt.
Crazy. Oh well, good times. Good times.
Same.
It happened.
I missed that hose. That was the longest settling hose I ever had, man. I could stretch that thing across my whole shop. It was nice.
Why do they have Sun and Fun on USPPA listed as June 13th to the 18th? That doesn't make sense. That's not right.
I don't know.
No, it's coming up here
Next
in
week.
a week or two, isn't it? Is it next week?
I think so. Let me look. Hang on. I can tell you real quick. I had it up.
I should know because I'm going to be down this way.
It's the 13th through the 18th. It's going
In about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Of April?
April. Yeah, right
They
after
get-
right after your time off.
Yep. Yeah, I'm back to work on the 3rd.
Yeah.
And they got, I guess I just looked at the other day. They got Benson Days here at Wachula coming up too.
Oh, that's right. That is, isn't it?
I was watching
It is
PPG
April
Gorillas.
7th or April 10th.
And everybody flying paramotors wants to go fly around a bunch of gyrocopters, right? Not.
Not really, no.
No.
No, a bunch of sky blenders in the air at one time.
Just one's enough to keep me on the ground.
Well, they finally got me on PPG on USPPA. Okay.
Oh, you listed as an instructor now?
No, our event.
Oh,
No, I'm not an instructor. I just fly.
You don't have a rating for USPPA, do you?
Nope.
To get your,
me neither.
you should have yours, John.
I never got it.
Test.
I never got it.
Call him. Talk to him.
I got the
Fine.
card.
Well, then contact Jeff or one of them at USPPA. If you got the card, you should have it.
You can't see it, but it's in my hand. Trust me.
I believe you.
I got my 2. I'm going for my 3. Then I go to instructor.
I got USPPA PPG 12.
12.
That's a
What's
little
that?
known rating.
That's a
That's
double
12.
master.
That's
Mhm.
not 12 props broken the first week.
12 props broken the first week. Yeah, that's it.
I think if he had actually flown a mini plane up at Rodman's, he'd have probably gotten in the air without a problem.
I think if nobody was in my ear, I would have gotten there, no problem. But you didn't hear me say that out loud.
That motor was just too much for you. It comes up too quick.
I wasn't prepared for it. If I had it to do over again, I would have been fine.
Big thing is not to nail it, to bring it up.
Well,
slow.
yeah, I gave it too much fuel, is what that's all there
Okay.
was to it. I hammered the gas too hard.
And that's not even a problem if you lean back and let it push.
Yeah. Well, it I slid me off my feet and I hit the kill switch instantly. That was my first instinct.
Mm.
Brakes. If you'd have pulled brake and hammered the throttle, you'd have been right in the air. I mean,
Yeah.
the wing was up. It was lifting you already.
It was starting to lift me. It wasn't there yet, but it was getting there.
If you'd have pulled the brake, trust me, it'll lifted you.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. If I'd have braked it, but
Just
We
a
were-
touch.
we were instructed do not pull brakes, though. Remember?
No, that's a good thought too. To put a training wing, you shouldn't need to.
Yeah.
I will tell you on a Luna
It
2
was-
you do.
Yeah, if you don't pull brake on a Luna 2, you will run to your leg
And run,
fall off.
and it doesn't lift off.
I pull brake on my trike every time when I'm ready.
Then
I get up.
You brake
get up
check
to
a Luna
speed.
though, it's straight up rocket.
Oh, it
Oh,
climbs
my
to
trike's
there.
not. I mean, I get that. You get that head of steam with that trike, and you feel that magic moment. You're like, all right, you just give her a little tug, and off you go. Just takes a, well, you don't let it up right away. You give her a little tug, and you shoot up, and then you just gently let your hands up, and you're gone.
What color scheme did you go with, Nick?
I went with the
I like
Oh,
that tundra color scheme they got now. That's pretty nice on the seat anyway. I was looking at it.
Venus. I got the Venus, which has like the purple and blues in it.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I've seen those. That's nice.
If I can find that sucker. I
It's
love
kind of, it seems to be the rarer color scheme, but I like the colors of it.
There you go, Nick. What's that look like? First thought.
When it comes up.
That
That's
looks
a
like a
silencer.
suppressor.
No, read it on the right.
Suppressor. Fuel
Yeah,
filter. No.
I know exactly what they are. I have a few of them.
I know. I'm just like that. Sure looks an awful lot like a silencer to me.
that is a fuel filter.
Yes, but I know what it'll work for.
Yeah,
That's a
their build is fuel filters. They sell them as fuel filters. They're not fuel filters.
You want the black?
Everybody
one,
knows
you
what
want
they
the
are.
Silver one. You want that? Which one you want? That's the what's the throat? 5/8 24. 5/8 24. Gee, I bet they're 5/8 24.
1/2 28.
A titanium one. I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, there you go. That's kind of pretty, isn't it?
That's high quality. It helps
That's-
with your fuel content.
Still under $38.
$38. They're all $38.99, I think. Well, here, let's change.
I like their name
36
of their channel.
Oh, that's different. That's not the same. That's a different one. There we
Solvent
go.
trap, huh?
There we go.
Yeah, but they
It's,
come with the aluminum discs that aren't threaded. You get them.
I love how they have it just sitting in an engine bay, not even hooked up.
Fascinating.
hooked up. There's hoses on both ends.
Is there?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's black. There's hoses on both ends. And there's the black one. It even comes with a piece of hose.
Perfect.
Tap it.
You notice there's no fitting.
I noticed that.
And actually, when you get it, it's not. Most of them aren't drilled. The ones I got weren't drilled.
Mm-hmm.
They had like an 1/8 inch hole in either end of them. But they give you instructions on how to drill it, tap it.
This one looks like it's drilled. It's drilled. It doesn't say what it is, but that's the first one I saw.
Yeah, you can't tell me that filter is any kind of fuel.
There, it has two different IDs. One on the picture. One's 5/8 by 24, the other's 1/2 inch by 28.
Right, you got a choice. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Depends on
But
how
I
big
just-
your fuel hose is.
I saw that and I thought, yeah, I got to bring that up. That's pretty wild. I may have to buy one of those fuel filters.
Hey, there's a guy that's got a gun shop up my way that come up and sells the adapter to take a PH88 oil filter.
Oh yeah, I know. You can buy that around here too.
I like this Tundra one, guys. That Tundra one has my eye.
Now yours
That
is
makes two of us.
yours is the Inferno, Nick, or which one?
No, I have, that's a different scheme. That's the seed.
Oh, that's the Seed. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I have the forest and the seed.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Luna 2 is a totally different color scheme.
Yeah, I thought it's more colors, more mixed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the Venus.
Doesn't the BGD make that one that's like
Hey!
the stained glass looking one too?
That's what I have.
Oh, yeah.
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 Hey Nick, you remember I was mentioning that King Supers thing up there in Boulder, Colorado?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he made one good cop.
Okay.
Oh, he finally, someone finally stopped him.
Say again?
What's the color scheme called on yours, Nick?
Venus.
Yours is okay. That's the one with the purple.
Yep, purple and blue.
Tundra. And how much is that?
Blue. Is that it?
On screen sharing is a little slow. Yep.
Okay.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. It is.
That is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mars, Neptune, and Venus, huh?
Yep. Oh shoot. One too far.
Yeah, they keep every new wing they come with different colors.
Man, that one in the bottom right, whatever it is nice looking.
Yep.
It's not even listed as a color scheme, but I like it. I'll show you what I'm talking about here.
Here.
Not
That's
that
when we were
one.
flying there. That's when we were flying at,
Okay.
That one.
Keep flashing right through the price tag. Damn it.
Now you're looking at about $3 to $4 grand, I would assume.
3,800.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about the one with the blues, more blues. Here, I'll get out and let you show us. 'Cause I
There's
know
the
the
one.
one.
What's that?
That's the one we flew, I'm sure.
yeah,
the one,
the person
It's
you have a
not
picture there,
listed.
the
I
yellow and
don't,
blue.
I don't know what this one is, but this one right here is beautiful.
Well,
It's just,
the problem is this
No,
part.
that's just showing the
Hey,
angle.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for.
I mean, whatever scheme that is cool
a
as
cut.
heck.
That's not
Cutaway.
a scheme. That's cutaway. It's showing the inside rib.
Oh, I thought that was a paint scheme. Oh, okay, never mind.
They have one that has the white on top of it. It's one of the more free flight wings.
Mm-hmm.
It has some white panels on it. And I
Pretty
think
cool.
the what do they call it? The Wasp comes with some white panels on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
but
it's-
BGD makes some beautiful wings, though. I'll give them that.
Okay, the Luna 2 is the ultimate wing.
Okay.
I forgot the guy's name. Something design, though. I forget it. Whatever his
Bruce
name is.
Goldsmith design.
Yeah.
From what I understand, he used to design for Ozone.
Am I still sharing? No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I better stop then. No, I'm not.
Somebody is.
You're looking at delay if you're watching YouTube, Keith.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at both, and I was looking to the right. Yeah.
Okay.
I like those ITV wings. That's what I like.
I actually flew an ITV,
What'd you think?
Daytona. Wasn't bad. I actually liked it. It was light. It was a little big for me. This is a 23 I'm flying in the Luna. And it was a 26 in the ITV Daytona. It was a lot lighter than the 27 Nuke I fly. Let me tell you that. Like, it come up easy.
You guys are going to laugh at me, but there's one thing I like about these right here.
Okay.
Can you figure out what it is?
Blackhawk.
They got color on both sides of the wing.
Tristan's the one he got from what do you call it? His does too.
The Z-Blade.
The
Sky always has color on both sides. Of their wing.
sides. Yeah, Sky does also. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 90% of the people who see your wing are going to see it from the bottom.
Yep.
And they always put the color on top. I never could figure that out.
With the Luna, you see it. Because
Yeah, you
white
see it
on the
through
bottom,
there.
it lights up.
Yeah, but I like the fact that Velocity just puts color on both sides. It's kind of nice. It's a nice little touch. Or all the companies that do that.
Yep.
Now, granted, with the white bottom, you can put advertising underneath a lot easier. You can see Mr. Craig and say, "Hey, hook me up, buddy."
Yeah, I had to get a hold of Craig and get something made for mine.
When I get rich, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I got a lot of plans when I'm rich. I'm going to be poor again real fast. Trust me.
Hmm.
But I'll have a lot more stuff.
You're gonna buy you a backpack.
You know that. That's first on the list.
You're gonna buy you a Nirvana. Become a
No,
Nirvana slob.
no, I'm probably going to go Sky Max if I get a new one.
I'll tell you what. What do you weigh?
220.
Yeah, you'll be fine. So Tristan's having issues because he's too light, and where he ended up having to put the collars, he's discovered since he's doing aerobatics that they slip.
Mm,
Go to your
He went
easy
from-
fix for that. Double collar that damn thing.
Well, the problem is they're not a solid collar all the way around. They're split, but the backside's thinner and it stretches. Because he actually
Ooh.
was told to open the slot up a little bit and tighten it more. So he did that the other day, and it's still tightened down all the way. And I said, that means it's stretching. And I recommended he get somebody, go find some metal collars and put those in,
Make some.
Yeah, well,
You got a lathe there, man.
Oh, I know. I told him he bought a set there just a hair undersized. Oh, undersized the hole is. I said we can throw them on the lathe and open it up. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's the right size.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So you're saying
Well,
I might want to keep looking other than the SkyMax? Is that what you're
I
saying?
mean, that's the only bitch he has about it. Well, that and he doesn't like. He's decided he doesn't like not being able to know how much fuel he has.
That's
Yeah.
my big bitch with that thing. I want to
It
get one,
is.
but I don't like that tank.
I don't like the fuel tank either.
I like the Gook too, the newer Gook,
Gook.
the Kangook.
Oh,
Kangoo.
Kangook. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the weight on the new one? Theirs have always been a little on the heavy side.
I think they lightened it up a bit. Let me check again.
The Phoenix, is that model? Is that what you're talking about?
Let me find it. I was just looking at them. I've been looking at all kinds of stuff, dreaming. I lose track.
No, I know I'm on some cooking show, like America's Test Kitchen over here.
Okay.
I made some cookies earlier, and I dropped one, and the dog got it.
Well, if a dog ate it, it's edible.
This must be an older page. It doesn't even have the Phoenix on it.
Yeah, there's the. I don't know. That's the only one I.
You can't go Viking. That's what Sean's flying.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
sure.
Nice,
I wonder why Kangook USA doesn't have the Phoenix.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. Go to Kangook up north.
I like
Maybe
the
it's
flies.
so new they haven't brought it over yet.
Over, it's just got to come from Canada. It ain't that far.
Paramotor Depot sells it still, or has it?
They have it.
Yeah,
I was just
that's
getting ready to
cheap.
click on
Holy
that.
crap, $5,800.
Wow.
With the
Not
motor?
bad.
Oh, that's with the Atom 80. Let me see what it is with.
Yeah, but
yeah,
maybe about 6,500 with the most
58, 58 with the Moster Plus.
Well,
That's
actually,
not bad.
Unless these guys are ripoffs. Paramotor Depot, you ever heard of them?
I'm on Pyramid Depot right now, and with the 130 millimeter prop, there's APCO SLT harness. Let's go to a. Ooh, they don't even offer the one I like, the Kangook Comfort, which is the same as the, it's their
Power seat.
version.
The dude deck.
Yeah, we'll make it an extra large. Make it a left-hand throttle. We'll make it a Moster 185 plus. Low fixed. Screw that. I want swan arms.
Why do they sell shit with low fixed anymore? Like, really?
You can buy high swing arms too.
Why?
I don't know.
What advantage is going with a high hang point?
Oh, that's a classic. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong one. Damn it.
I don't understand why. Like, I understand mini plane. They've always had them. And like even mine has the holes there where I can put the J bars on it, but I can't see why you'd want to.
Good question.
I never flown one. I almost flew next to it today to see what it was like.
There's the Phoenix.
I've never flown a high hang point. They worry me.
Comfort,
That's Blackhawk's a high hang point.
large, left.
I wouldn't say high. It's not adjustable. I know that.
Plus.
There it goes.
16 meter.
8,300 with everything added to it.
Yeah. Well, I've
Better
got
to go
the
to the SkyMax then.
132 centimeter prop, the comfort harness, extra large, left-hand throttle, Moster Plus, low fit. There's that again.
We went everything except for I went with the right hand throttle.
Wow, that's you can you know what? That's just right. That's right in the freaking shit the Maverick price range. Damn, that's not cheap.
Yeah.
Not
For
cheap
the-
at all.
You better go with the SkyMax, really, at that price. Except for the fuel tank. I mean, that's the only gripe that people have with that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would be my only problem with it's the fuel. I'm not a big fan of infinitely adjustable bars, just because what happened to Tristan, they can slip. If you're bolted in a hole, it don't move. And their comment is, yeah, but you can't go in between the holes. Oh yeah, I can. I got a lathe and I know how to make it into a mill. I can make it. I can go in between the holes if I want to.
I don't mind the holes,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm starting to have a problem looking. I look at some of these, like I was looking at some of the new PAPs up at 20 last weekend, and they've changed their bars now. They're not the straight bars PAP used to have.
Good.
They
I
come
hate
out
it.
and they got a drop, but they're folded in two different places. You have like a half bar, and then there's a piece that bolts on the side of it.
There's a lot of them. That's how a lot of
And
them are
then,
made.
and then you go further out the bar, and that's where your hang point bolts in. You know, it's got that little piece with the two bolts to hold it in, so you can adjust your hang point. And to me, it's just there's just too much hardware there to come loose.
I don't know. I mine are one piece. I like those. I do like that. The great big ass thing that it slips on, you know?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna bend it. You ain't gonna, if you bent that, you've probably already broke the seat board and blown the wing out.
Looks like Power to Fly. Now, you know, Kanguk's done it, and then PAP's done it, where they do those like 2-piece swing arms. I just don't.
Would you guys go with the SkyMax harness or the Sup Air harness?
Don't buy the SkyMax harness, that's for sure, because it's too lightweight.
Sup Airs are
Not
comfortable.
comfortable. Sup Airs are good, or the Dude Deck Comfort, either one. It's personal. Basically, the only difference between the two, really, between the Dude Deck and the Sup Air is the buckles. The Sup Air buckles.
The Dude Deck has bigger straps. Your shoulder straps have more padding.
You can take the Sup Airs loose under tension. You can't take the Dude Decks loose under tension.
Gotcha.
So it's a personal thing. You know, what do you want?
If you're going into water, you want ones under tension you can release.
No, because if I'm going into the water, I want to release it before I get to the water. I can sit in the seat without a harness strap on.
Yeah, but if you had to take it.
If I'm that low to the water that I'm going in hooked in, then I'm a fucking moron. Pardon me. I shouldn't. Yeah, there went the rating, Nick. Sorry.
Demonetized.
Yep. Oops.
It's just like, I don't know. I've had the Sup Airs forever. My air conceptions. And mine are marked air conception, but they're made by Sup Air. I've never had a strap come loose yet.
No.
The mini planes, the same type strap. I've never had one of those come.
But
yet.
what I'm saying is, it's personal. It doesn't make that much difference to me. You know, I've thought about it, and it's like I don't really need one that releases under tension. You know, it's personal. I just figure the less likely it is to come loose if you can't pull it and hit the releases. You know,
I can tell you on mine, on both mini plane and the air conception, if there's a lot of tension on them, they're hard to hit those buttons.
Okay.
Like, it's not like you're going to bump it, it's going to come loose. You got to squeeze both tabs, slide them forward.
No, I get it. It's just another, you know.
So which harness has that quick release where you just grab hold of the strap and yank and bam, you're out?
That's SkyTap.
Flat
SkyTap and the flat top have it.
Yeah.
It's a rate. All they do, they take the racing harness off of a
Actually, do you know who
lightweight
makes
racing seat.
You know who makes those for SkyTap? Who does those? Larry at Para Orange.
Oh, he was.
And he will put those on any harness. He'll set any harness up as a single point release if you want him to.
Okay, he's sewing them in for people now.
Yeah, he's been doing that. He said that when he was first showing that one. He said he'd add that to a harness for somebody if they wanted it.
I mean, it's a nice feature, but I worry about that getting knocked loose.
Yeah, once again, you know, same thing. You know, it's funny. That's actually a military style release.
Yeah, like on a helicopter,
or like on an aerobatic plane or a fighter. You know, that's the style that a lot of them use.
Yeah, you got to get out quickly.
Yep, but they don't release easy on their own either. I've used them before.
I'm in the dune buggy, and mine have the Velcro at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the lanyard to pull to release it, and I have Velcro and snap it down. I do like what Andrew's done with his on the Angels. He puts the Velcro, and he has a little like latch strap you can put on there for active.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're
like an extra backup.
But in reality, if you're doing acro where you're going to fall out of the seat, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to be forced into the seat when you're doing acro. If you're
Yeah.
falling out of the seat, you're doing it wrong.
Shouldn't be pulling negative G's with a
No.
paramotor.
No. As Dell says, you can't push with a string.
Oh, so getting light in my seat the other night was a bad thing.
A little bit, maybe, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I like to keep the lines tight.
When you're a little kid, Nick, you remember swinging on the swing set and you get so high that all of a sudden it just feels like you're gonna float, and then wham, you hit the bottom hard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That bad feeling. That's the
Yeah.
feeling you shouldn't have on a paramotor.
nope.
yeah. I had that a couple nights ago.
I've had it too. It's
I
like,
know.
ooh, that's when the wing is everywhere but above your head, and you're working to keep it there.
Yep.
Well, it was weird that the wing was at a 45-degree angle above me.
All right, guys.
And
I get off here.
Yeah,
Good
I
night,
can't
Casey.
stay much later.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, have a
night.
good one. Good.
Have a good-
Take care, Casey.
Good
I
night,
was-
Casey.
I went into a weird wing over, and I come out of it the wrong way, and I wound up. I thought just putting enough brake was going to help, and I throttled up. The next thing I know, I got light in the seat. And I seen the wing above me at a weird angle, and the riser hit me in the head. I'm like, "That's not good."
Nope. Well, at least you didn't do anything bad beyond that.
I did. I had a collapse 2 nights ago too.
Well, if you're doing
Or-
that, I can imagine.
Well, the collapse, I was just coming down. I was making a tight turn. I had pressure. I was hard left. I had pressure on the right side. And all of a sudden, my hand come down to about the side. And then I realized the riser came down too.
Ooh, yeah.
And I looked up. I'm like, that ain't good. I watched it reinflate, but it was,
Okay.
for half a second, there wasn't pressure on that right riser at all.
What were you flying? Just curious.
You know what I was flying.
Yeah.
C-wing.
Yep.
He was flying his paramotor. That's what he was flying.
There you go.
Now I'm starting to find the limits of the nuke and finding where weird things happen.
Hmm?
I just don't like to find them low to the ground.
Well, no, that's why you don't do things low to the ground. Other than fly.
Well, I was coming in. I was actually getting ready to land. I come in and I'd made a couple hard turns, and I realized I'd overshot where I needed to be. So I'd made another turn just to go out, and realign for the landing. So I'm not sure I flew through my own wake, maybe, or what caused it to do that collapse. But it was just weird.
Mhm.
Translation, missed approach, go around.
Yep.
I was landing on an area that was about 40 foot wide by about 90 foot long, but the wind had changed where I had to use the 40-foot area to land. And there was a hillside on one side behind me and water in front of me.
Mhm. Mhm. Fun.
And it made it weird because the wind started picking up really bad. And when you come over that levee, you had to be real close to the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
If not, you were like 60 foot in the air.
Yep. Because
It
that levee
shoots
just
you up.
shoots you up. Yep. I can imagine. Yeah, I've been on. Yeah,
So
you
the same-
don't like it. Yeah.
The same levee, though, I spent like 2 hours flying 4 foot off the ground back and forth, almost at an idle, just ridge soaring it. I've kind of got that down pat. I love it.
Oh, I love ridge soaring. It's fun.
Yeah, now I got it. I wish I'd done the mountains with you because now I got the concept and I know what it feels like.
Mhm.
I want to try it with a real high hill where I can really.
That's the problem with living in Southeast Louisiana. There ain't no ridges to soar.
Yeah, I hear you. I live in
got
Southern
tree lines.
Illinois. We got the same. Yeah, tree lines. They don't work that good.
Yeah.
You know what? Up at Kylo's fair party, I don't know how many guys were soaring the back of the airport along those trees, ridge soaring that line.
Yeah, they were sort of doing it. It was iffy.
I watched Kylo for at least 10 minutes
I
up
know,
there with the prop not turning, going back and forth across
What
that
was
ridge.
he? But what was it? What was he flying?
The Charger, actually. Or
Oh,
no,
really?
Universal.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Charger or Universal. It's a Mac Farah wing.
Probably had to have been the Universal then.
Yeah. He wasn't
Let's
on
do
a
that, so
Xeno
that's
that
a
day.
paraglider. But that's a paraglider wing also. If you let the trimmers pull the trimmers in all the way, it becomes a paraglider wing. And a pretty decent one too.
Well, essentially, same with my nuke, isn't it? Like pull clear into the negative trim range.
It's some. It's not as good as the Universal is probably one of the best combination wings like that. I think yours is probably not bad because it's big. It's a little bigger. Yeah, it helps and
Yeah,
fairly efficient. So it might be okay.
I've never pulled it into the negative trim range. I was ridge shoring the other day.
What do you
I think
mean pulled it
positive
into
3 or
negative?
4.
Oh, let it all the way in. Pull it all the way out. You mean?
Yeah, because it goes to like there's 0. I went out to 4 because it's such a high wind. I've never
Mhm.
pulled it all the way in
Hmm.
because there's 0 and then it comes in like 4 numbers too.
Yeah, it's funny. That's the only wing I didn't launch and land that way on the first flight with it all the way in. Because I almost always launch and land my wings full slow. Full slow. Even the
Oh, you
Hadron that I come smoking in on.
I can tell you, I've been landing with it 1. I don't like putting it all the way. I've never pulled it all the way in. I put 0.
Hmm. Just gonna look at the weather. Hope the weather improves for Florida.
I was looking like
Right now they're saying Panama City Beach is not looking good. Thursday, 21-mile-an-hour winds. I don't
send
care
it.
what direction. That's too much at the beach.
You think?
It is southeast.
Trim out
It's
and
a lot
send
of
it.
wind. I could fly in it. You could fly in it, but have to think most of the guys coming with Jerry, other than me, probably wouldn't. Would probably sit
You
on
don't
the
think
ground.
Jerry would?
Jerry'd do
Jerry'd
it.
send it in a heartbeat.
I'd probably do it. Yep. It depends on what direction it is. If it's into the beach real nice, I'd probably do it. Friday, thunderstorms.
Ah,
But the wind is southwest at 12.
Hey, that right there is my kind of wind.
Yeah, thunderstorms and southwest at 12.
No, 12-mile-an-hour wind, no thunderstorm. I don't want
Oh.
lightning strikes on a paraglider. Hell with that shit.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Did you see that picture of Gorilla landing a while back on the trike with the big lightning bolt behind him in the video?
Yeah.
That's like, whoa, no.
Wow.
Good time to be on the ground. It wasn't that close, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to show you, Keith. Guess what I got today?
Oh, I've got one of those in the other room. Mine doesn't
Light
say
sports?
Light Sports. Mine's before that.
Yeah, I got to see him. His hangar's right down from where I'm parked.
Okay.
He was out training a student today.
Okay. And then let's see, Saturday, isolated thunderstorms and 12 miles an hour to the south. Sunday, scattered thunderstorms southwest at 14. What the frick is with this? It better clear up.
Yeah, hopefully it changes.
We'll check out a couple other spots here because we got other options. Always.
I really want to fly Panama City at least once. I didn't get to fly to Panama last time. That's just such a big beach. Like, there's so much room to work with there.
No, it is. Yep. Yeah. Provided you don't have 90 million people on the beach. That's the only problem with that place. When it's nice, it's crowded.
Yeah, but isn't that area where we were at the other day at that far end, like more like a dog park area?
There's still people out there. That's not. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, it's good. Mexico City Beach, on the other hand, I hate to tell you, Thursday, 20-mile-an-hour winds.
It's 20 miles up the coast. Come on, it's gonna be the
I
same.
know it's 40 miles. It's 45 minutes
Yeah.
to get there, and yeah. Let's see. Let's go a little further. George Island. Let's see what that's like. That's a cool place to fly. Come on. That's further. That's another hour up the beach, almost. Let's see. Thursday, 18-mile-an-hour winds, getting better. Oh man. Actually, Saturday's a good day there.
We're in Mexico.
Oh, St. George Island.
Guess you fly over to Dog Island is what you should do.
Yeah.
It's right
Look.
next to St. George.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that we tried to drive out and wouldn't let us pull the bus onto?
Dog Island doesn't have any
yeah.
roads go, or no roads lead to it. You have to get there by boat or airplane.
That's one you don't
How
want to go
far
down
off
on.
the coast is it?
Not far at all.
No.
You can fly from St. George to Dog Island.
Yep.
Safely.
Define
Never
safe.
done this Dog Island. I made one flight at St. George, and it was at the upper end of my comfort level that day, flying the Revo, back when I was still flying it all the time.
What on earth is that, Nick?
What
I'm
is
gonna,
what?
show, I'm gonna show you a map real quick.
Okay.
There's St. George right here,
And
and then
there's
Dog Island is right here.
Yep. Yeah, you just
Cool.
climb up a little bit and make the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no airspace issues down there. So
The only bad thing is that
most area we flew in,
this,
there wasn't much
the
airspace.
north or the northeast side of St. George is all the state park.
yeah, I know. So you got to be launched down towards the other end, and then you got to fly up to that end.
Mm-hmm. Just keep the state
And
park there for emergency
Don't
landing.
land in the state park unless you have to.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just stay out over the ocean a little bit. And
Mm-hmm.
beep, beep.
I'd fly over the park. You just can't. You're just not supposed to land there. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you got flotation.
Mm-hmm.
What's your minimums
What do you
over
mean?
the state park? Isn't there a minimum altitude?
I don't think so.
And then there are houses on Dog Island, but there are not very many of them. There used to be a restaurant there. I don't know if it's still there after the big hurricane or not.
Okay.
Because there's an airport on Dog Island also.
Oh, really? Let's zoom in. Look. Is that image?
No,
to
but I can pull
satellite.
it up.
Click the satellite down to bottom.
Oh.
Bottom left.
Good call.
There's
There's the,
roads that look like.
Yeah. There's the airport. Doesn't look like
Some-
much anymore.
somewhere there's supposed to be an airport there
Yeah,
somewhere.
I can see the mark. I see the airplane.
That
But,
might be a mission.
If you look through some really old aviator show footage, you'll see when he went to this island with his family and flew his Black Hawk there back when he was a Black Hawk dealer.
That's been a while. Yeah, zoom
Yeah.
in.
That's been a long while.
Was it a real
Black Hawk.
airport or was it just a little grass strip type thing?
Grass strip type, and then there's a whole bunch of abandoned cars at one end of the airport.
I'll bet you it's just grown up. They probably abandoned it after
It
the
looks like
last.
there's roads there.
There are.
Yeah, there's roads on it. There's houses. There a lot of them got destroyed in the last hurricane, but there are houses.
There's one right
See?
there. There's 2, 3,
Cool.
4. It's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
Yeah,
got destroyed. After that last hurricane, you could see it when we were in Mexico Beach. You flew over that
Yeah.
area, you could.
Mexico Beach
Everything.
was got center punched. They got hit by the bad shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, like all the woods for like 30 miles out, you can see bent over when you're in the air.
I'm pretty sure that 90% of these houses are not here anymore. But yeah, there's the airport right there. I'll bet you.
Okay.
Looks like an airport to me.
Kind of. Yep. Does, doesn't it?
That'd be a neat mission to go fly to that.
That'll work.
Yeah, and here's where all the old cars were parked at that he was showing. Yep. Like the
Okay.
abandoned ones that nobody could fix
Oh, I
anymore.
see.
Yep.
How do they get them out there? I'd like to know.
There's
They-
a ferry right here.
Harry.
Oh, there's a ferry that goes across.
Yeah, St. George has a bridge, but Dog doesn't. No.
And then, yep, St. George, there's 2 bridges. Or the other bridge is abandoned now, huh? old-
I don't
the
know.
old-
I know that. I think it's
the old-
just a new
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's only part of a bridge now. Okay.
Yeah. I think it went.
Back when I was a kid, this was a toll bridge right here.
Huh. Now it's a peninsula.
Yeah, they use it as, I think it's a bird sanctuary now.
Ah, which case you wouldn't want to fly over it. 'Cause there are, if it's an official, oh, that's not even a peninsula; it's an island.
Heck, that might be the tunnel entrance right there.
Could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, they just took the bridge out of the middle of it. They filled it in with rocks just so they didn't have to build so much bridge back in the day. It's like a man-made rock island.
Okay.
I did a lot of fishing off of this.
Oh yeah.
I saw aliens when I was here once when I was a kid.
Mhm. Cool.
That's a nice outlook. You're flying across there.
Hey, I wasn't anywhere near there.
I am not lying. I saw an alien from that place, or I saw a UFO. We'll say.
There's an Air Force base out that way.
Tyndall is to the west, I believe. Here's an
It's
airport.
it's to the west of Mexico Beach.
Ooh, that'll work.
Yeah, 'cause we flew real close to that airspace, didn't we?
Yeah, you can fly up to that one construction site where they were doing stuff. That's as far as you can go, and then you're in their airspace.
I don't know exactly where Tyndall is, but it's right in this area somewhere.
It's actually up. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, it's the other way. Yeah, there's one on each side of. Is there one on? I thought it was
Where is it at?
other way.
It's right near here.
I thought it was between Panama City and
Yes, 'cause we
Mexico.
flew.
Yeah,
We drove up past it.
Well, Panama City's here, and Mexico Beach is here.
it's between the two. Oh,
Yeah, so it's right here. There is a star.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I flew there Space A whenever my dad got sick
Okay.
because I had to go back to Florida. That was back when I was in the military. Because I'm from right here. See my mouse?
Mm-hmm.
That's my hometown.
Quincy.
Yeah, I'm just right
Okay.
by Tallahassee.
I have been to Panama City,
I'll even show you my house.
where I got
if
to
go
dance
zoom
with
in.
a parrot.
Let's see here. I gotta find my street, man. Give me a second. Been a long time since I've been home. Where the heck is it? Do you guys know where I live?
Somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
See- Okay, here's the mine. I know where that's at, so I'll just follow that road to my house. King Street. There it is. And there. This one right here in the trees is my hometown, my old home, where I used to
Okay.
live. That's where I grew up till I was 17.
Lucky you.
Yep. Then I moved to North Dakota. This airport
Why the
here
hell did
is
you move to there? It's freaking
and this airport
cold.
right here is a skydiving airport.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Enormous LZ.
Yeah, nice big field there.
Oh,
If they'd let
yeah.
you take off, I don't know. It depends on if the skydivers are active that day, I guess.
It depends on the attitude of the airport too.
Yeah, and that's right near, Tallahassee's right here, so it's not far.
Hey, we could always go fly Alligator Point.
That's usually
Heck,
pretty quiet.
Tallahassee has
That's
an
a
abandoned
nice-
airport.
That's a nice beach.
Alligator Point. Where's that at?
Should
It's
be right
further
about
east.
here.
I'm looking. It's St. George. Then you go
right
on
here.
down. Yeah.
Right here. That's Alligator Point. So St. George would be
Here.
right here. Here's Dog Island, and there's Alligator Point. And then Carabel's where you go to eat. That's where all the good seafood restaurants are. Just saying.
Where's that?
Carabel? Right
Okay.
here.
'Cause I've never been there. Interesting.
Yeah, they were always known for their seafood. Kind of almost as good as Destin. Yeah. See, you're talking to a local in this part anyway. St. Mark's, you can go fly around a lighthouse. There's a lighthouse right here.
Cool.
That's not too far. That'd be kind of cool to check out too.
We'll zoom in on the lighthouse. Show it.
I gotta find it. Somewhere right in here. Probably in the wildlife refuge, huh?
Yeah, which we can't fly in probably.
I had to stay high.
2,000 feet usually.
It's got to be right in this area somewhere. Or is it down here by these boats?
Here would be like at the point somewhere.
Usually.
I've never tried to find it from the air before.
Well, let's
I
see.
bet you went on the
Alligator.
ground.
Alligator right now says, let's see, Thursday. No, we're not going to be there then. Friday, scattered thunderstorms, south at 14. Saturday, cloudy, 21% chance of anything, 11 mile an hour out of the south. Sunday, isolated, which is not bad, southwest at 14. Monday, which we got to go home, 9 mile an hour and beautiful.
There you go.
Point's not a bad option.
Go fly Wakulla Springs.
Way out there.
Yeah, man. This is where they filmed Tarzan movies back in the olden days.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's the river they did?
Yep.
That's cool.
This river is crystal clear. You
That's
can
the
see-
Johnny Weissmuller days you're talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
That river is, here's the old like where you go to hang out and visit, and you take the glass bottom boat tours and stuff and look at the alligators, and there's a mastodon underneath this big giant hole right here. It goes
Wow,
hundreds of feet down. You can see all the way to the bottom.
man. Pretty
It's
cool.
beautiful, beautiful place.
Well, you know, it'd be even better. Just fly over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just go fly it, man.
Only one problem. Look at all
Lord.
those trees.
I'll just say, Lord help you if you land out here.
No, that's not a good place to fly. There's probably some places out in, where you could, but man, there's a lot of trees.
A lot of them.
I think one of them glass bottom boats is a good idea to land on. Give an issue.
Yeah.
If I was going down there, I would try and land on a boat because there's a lot of alligators in that river.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Good times. There's a wrecked airplane in the woods there somewhere too.
You run into those here and there.
I think this is where they were trying to land when it happened. This is supposed to be an airport.
I think that's the big strip on the side of it. If you zoom out just a little,
Okay, yeah.
zoom out a little bit to the right, you'll see a big strip.
Yeah, right here.
There you go. That looks like a runway.
Yeah, it looks like a private
Plane
airport.
mark on it too. Is that a plane symbol? Little blue dot.
Yeah, off to the left it had it, but it looks like a small private airport the way it looks.
I think it's there, yeah, because look at the hangar right there.
Yeah.
I could live there.
Mhm.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep.
I don't see
Definitely
the
got it.
planes.
That's a pretty good sized runway, really.
Yep.
It is. That's right by St. Mark's, huh?
Mhm.
Which is near Alligator Point.
I think I remember Aviator doing something at an airport like that. Someone did. There was a private airfield. The guy, you can contact him and land there. I wonder if that's it.
And this island here was used by the military for training for Vietnam and stuff. It's now the entire place is a wildlife preserve though.
Hey, is that Lighthouse on Lighthouse Point by chance?
St. Mark's?
Yeah,
It could be.
because there's a place called Lighthouse Point, just up from Alligator Point, just further east.
For
I'm
I'm looking. So here's St. Mark's, so maybe right here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm zoomed in. Let me look. Let me zoom out.
Well, let me just see if I can zoom to me. Use the technology to my advantage. I'll zoom in on it first, then we'll zoom out and look at it. There's the
There it is.
lighthouse.
Kablamo.
Now we'll zoom
Okay.
out and see where it's at. Okay, it's east of St. Mark's. Okay.
That's where
Oh.
I'm at, but it doesn't look quite like where I'm at, though.
There's a further out.
Oh, I'm further. Oh, wait.
I don't know why they had a lighthouse there originally. Maybe this is sticks up out of the ground or something.
You see that channel on the left?
Mm-hmm.
There's a channel there further. And they went.
You got to get up
and
in there.
They were marking that so you could come into the channel, probably.
Gotcha. Yep. Come up the river.
Yep.
Cool. Good times. Good times.
The thing is, the lighthouse still
Oh,
there.
boy,
With all the
maybe.
hurricane.
It was a brick structure, so I'm sure it's still standing probably.
Problem
There's
is,
a lot of them that aren't anymore.
The ghost hunters did a show there. We're filming ghosts at that lighthouse.
yep, I remember that. Problem is, once you get past Alligator Point and Lighthouse Point and all that, you don't have much in the way of beach.
Yeah, there's nothing over this way.
It just turns into crap.
Mm-hmm. Not much.
There's a little place
Nastiness.
called Horseshoe Beach and stuff like that, but it's not even, it's more of a community than a beach.
Pretty much Dog Island, maybe Alligator Point a little bit. From here west is where all your good beaches are going to be, along the islands.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a beach on the mainland, you got to get up to Mexico Beach and go west.
Right.
Panama City, of course, has the best,
That's
but
a
they make their own beach.
yeah.
They harvest it out of the ocean and put it back on there constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mexico Beach is Panama City was so wide.
Yeah, they actually year round they're constantly dredging up sand and putting it back on the beach.
Yep. That's why it's so big.
Don't worry.
That's their moneymaker.
First time I was at Mexico Beach, it was wide because it was the right time of the sea, right cycle.
Mm-hmm.
The tides were low, and it was even when it was high tide, it was wide. That's why the second time I went, I was like, man, this is not the beach I was on last time.
Yeah, we were there. It wasn't very big. I mean,
It's not that bad. It's not that narrow.
Man, Panama City's crowded, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That city isn't crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not someplace.
Because
I'd
well,
wanna
see
live.
the pier there.
Yeah. Right here.
We were on the first time we flew the left side of the pier. If you go up, up to the beach,
Okay.
just move to the, don't zoom out, zoom in.
Okay. I'm
Zoom
at the
in.
pier.
Okay. We actually parked, where was it?
There's a
parking
parking
spot
park.
right there. That's
Yep.
it. And then we came down and flew right there. Yep.
Cool.
And then I said last time they were on the other side of the pier, someplace.
There's
So
another
I got
parking
there.
spot here.
I got there. Yeah, that's where they parked the last time. Because that's where, remember, right there where we walked down, Nick? Right.
Yeah.
Right where that last walkway is, right next to the sand.
Were there this
Mhm.
many people there when you flew?
I didn't know that there's a lot of people there. Now there was.
Yeah, it was empty. We were there.
I can tell you, it was almost that busy when we were flying the time before.
But then you just go up the beach a little ways, even
We
on busy
didn't.
time, and there's open spots where you got plenty of
Oh.
room.
And even there's pretty good spot
Yeah.
right
Go-
between the
go-
circle
go
chairs
foot-
and the line of chairs.
Well, you
Go foot
fly,
drag the pool.
go fly by Hooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's plenty of hotels there anyway. Nothing else.
Oh yeah. You can definitely do condo soaring. The wind's right.
Condo soaring.
Oh, don't laugh. They've done it.
Really?
Yeah, they got in trouble for doing that there in Mass.
Mm.
Oh, during beach blast.
Beach blast. Yeah, they got uptight because they were condo soaring.
Man, Panama City's crowded though. Beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
beach though.
It is.
East Point's another place a lot of people go to fly. It's off of Panama City a little ways. Like down in here. This is pretty desolate area.
Yep.
It's just sand.
Mm-hmm. Can you get to it?
I think
Because we got a
right
bus.
here.
You need a road.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like this is the closest you're gonna get to a road, right? Like this. There's a parking area up here.
That's
Then
a
you'd
good
have to
walk.
you'd have to do a little hiking.
That's a long walk down there. It looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a good probably 2-mile march.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Nah, too far to walk.
I'm not doing 2 miles.
You guys are tough. Just put on your wheels and trike it down there.
Yeah. Okay. Bus. What part of bus didn't you get? If I had a trike, it wouldn't be there.
That's true. I'll send you my my beach tires. You'll be fine.
I had a set of the big inflatable tires on my trike. And that was the theory, was you could fly it on the beach.
Until you chew your prop up with the sand, huh?
Well, that's true no matter where
You
the
do that foot
was.
launching anyway.
Yeah, you do. You get ate up.
Here's crazy Uncle Bob right here at Port St. Joe.
Yep.
But here's the good place right here, St. George Island.
Yep, I like St. George. That was fun.
I love
going
it.
through there. We
Actually-
kited. We did a bunch of kiting there, and then had the last half hour of that day. The wind dropped down
Mhm.
as it had been honking. I mean, we're doing cobras to bring wings up to kite. So it's like
That was
I w-
rough.
I wonder if you can go
you
to the
weren't
far
there.
west end of the island and park somewhere,
no.
and then just fucking zip across the cut to the private part of the island. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
We had a hard time finding a place to pull and park on that island.
Yeah, you almost got to know somebody.
Well, there are places on St. George where it's public access.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Mhm.
was like the one that we found was really tight getting in there with the bus and trailers.
That was actually a different spot. You didn't get to go to St. George Island with us.
But
Which one
that,
did we go to that we had to quit looking for a place to park?
I'm trying to remember where the hell we were. It wasn't St. George though.
you know,
I
would say
thought that was St. George.
I would
it
say
was.
maybe pull the bus in. Oh shit, there's an airport in St. George Island. Park at the airport, take off,
Yeah.
and then fly to the cut. And
There
then
you
you can
go.
even land over here on the beach and kind of hang out over
Mhm.
here in privacy.
Yeah,
That would make for a fun.
Is there a way off that island part after the cut?
Well, no, there's no road.
That's what I'm saying. So if you have an engine problem, you're screwed.
Well, you'd have to call somebody with a boat, come get
Yep.
you. Call boat
Time of year,
AAA.
there's probably boats out there everywhere this time of year.
Oh yeah, I think there's even a house or two over here somewhere. I don't know if this is what do you call that, preserve or not. You'd have to research that.
You got to know that stuff, yeah, because you don't want to get
I've never been to the cut personally or past the cut. I've been fishing in the cut. Caught a nice
Okay.
drumfish here once.
Okay.
It used to be all one island. The government dredged it out for the boats back in the day.
Really? Is that how
Mhm.
that had got done? Okay.
Yep. So the natural harbor here or the bay.
The government cut. That's what they call it.
Yep.
The government cut.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's called. That's the name. I just looked it up. I looked at it. That would be a nice piece of beach to fly. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That goes way
Wouldn't
around
anybody
the
over there?
corner.
It's beautiful, beautiful sand, everything. As long as it's not illegal or anything.
Well, there is that. You have to get your chart out. I can tell you real quick.
Less people there than even St. George or than Dog Island.
Yep, pull out A there.
There's some kind of road on it though. I don't know what. They're sort of like a road, more of a trail, I guess. Maybe an ATV trail or something. Huh? Man, look at the size of that edge of that beach there.
Mhm.
Beautiful. There's a shipwreck.
Really?
See, you can see the shadow of it
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Zoom in some more.
That's as far as it'll go.
Oh,
Where's that at? On the just at the cut?
Yeah, just on the west side of it. I can see it
Let's
through
see if
the sand.
doesn't look like much.
Shipwrecks don't usually. I'm sure if you were there in person, you'd see it sticking up out of the sand, though.
Yeah, the waves. They got waves on this one, so you can't see it.
There's a manta ray.
Big one. That's a big mother.
Yep.
You're probably on just Google Maps or something.
I don't even know what I'm on. Duck, duck, go.
Oh, okay. Because I'm on Google Earth, and it's
Whack, whack.
goes in closer, but it's really, I don't know. It's getting better. Takes a minute for it to.
Yeah, Google Earth, the images are so fine, they just take ever to load.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You're right.
Wait,
Do you want
wait,
me to stop
wait,
sharing and let
wait.
you load yours up?
No, it's okay.
He's on that dial-up internet. It's so slow that
No, mine's not that bad.
I'm just looking for houses or something.
I don't think there's anything there.
Put it this way: I can get close enough. I can see individual rocks on the edge of the governor's cut.
Well, that's what scares me is that there's no houses. That makes me nervous because that makes it a good possibility that it's something that you can't mess with. You know what I mean?
Well, there's people sitting on the other side of the with a boat pulled up on the beach and easy up on my picture.
Mm-hmm. Boats can get away with stuff that airplanes can't, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're not airplanes, so
There's another boat and people over there.
All right, I'm gonna go research that too myself. I can't wait. I'm not flying there, but I gotta know.
you know if it's flyable.
What would I pull up? Air map?
Yeah, I was gonna use AirNav, but
Air map. St. George Island.
I can't see why it wouldn't be. This is marked as a government island or something. It's on a kind of preserve. Probably see that on the map.
AirNav F-47 St. George Island Airport. Where's the map? Sectional chart. Here we go.
which sectional is it?
It is. Where's the dang thing at?
Because you're the local
Whoops!
guy.
I zoomed out too much. Hold on, let me find it back again.
'Cause I'm on my
Man, there's a lot of MOAs here. Holy crap!
Uh-huh.
Shoot, I got lost again. I got to find it.
Mhm.
Here a MOA, there a MOA, everywhere a MOA.
There's Eglin Air Force Base, Tyndall, St. George Sound. Ooh, there's Tyndall Air Force Base MOA. We'd have to find out the rules for
It's not
Tyndall.
Jacksonville, is it? Is that too far?
Let me zoom out a little bit.
Jack is on the Atlantic coast.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
W470A sound right?
I'm looking for what chart it is.
Yeah, that's what it says in the bottom right
It's
corner.
probably the Jack chart, or it might be the Miami chart.
St.
I'm in the hybrid VFR.
Jacksonville. Here, let's download Jacksonville. Get it. Oh shit! Cancel. I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked Hawaiian Islands somehow.
Woo!
We're not
I
flying
zoomed in
Hawaii.
somewhere.
No,
Not
I
this
would
trip.
love. I want to fly Hawaii, but yeah.
Fucker. It's a wildlife refuge.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's part. There's 2 islands there. St. Vincent Wildlife Refuge.
No aviation below 2,000 feet. That means
No, Zanesville.
sucks.
Yeah, you got to go east on St. George. Can't go west. It starts right at the cut too,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also under the Tyndall MOA, Tyndall Air Force Base. Doesn't say what the MOA rules are for Tyndall. I have to Google that, I guess. So.
Most of them are. With Tyndall, I think it would be bombing range, wouldn't it?
Of course, St. George is under an MOA also. It's Tyndall G MOA. So you'll have to find out anyway what it is. I live under an MOA too. I can't go above 3,000 feet.
Yeah, you can. You just
Well, I mean, without, yeah.
No, technically you can go anywhere you want to in MOA. It's your
That's true.
risk.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to make sure they're not going to have high-speed aircraft in that area when you're there.
Yeah. I live
Look
under
at Mexico. We were
I
seeing
live-
aircraft that one like crazy.
Yeah,
I
but
live under Tiger North.
they aren't on the deck there at Mexico. St.
Yeah.
No,
George
they were up pretty high.
is in the Jacksonville MOA, Jacksonville, and believe it or not, St. George, not St. George, Mexico and Panama, and that they're on the New Orleans sectional.
Really?
Yep.
I guess they're close enough, New Orleans.
You're just outside of the wedding cake of Apalachicola Airport, so you're okay there.
Let's download New Orleans because I didn't have that one in here either. New phone since I was there last.
You gotta quit
No,
getting
new
new phones.
load. Huh?
You gotta quit getting new phones.
Yeah. I have discovered something though. I think this phone doesn't have a barometric sensor, which irritates me.
Yeah, for PPGPS and
Yeah, it
running a
works.
Vario.
It'll work. It'll work running the other one, but it's
Off the
not
GPS.
very. But they're not very accurate.
You gotta work off the GPS, but yeah, it's not gonna be anywhere near
That's why I'm probably going to go back for my tablet back to my Vario and phone because the Vario is very accurate. That's what I usually use. I just made my first flight with a full flight glass cockpit in my flight deck.
How do you like it?
It was great, except for the altitude didn't work.
The most important thing.
Well, it was on the app. I think the app didn't like my tablet that I was using.
What tablet are you running?
Shit, I forget which one it is. It's a daylight viewable one. It's a big one.
Not a Samsung.
Yeah, no. Just wait, I think it actually is. Because it was one of the best rated ones for outdoor for daylight viewing. And it works good.
Some of the early Samsungs and the
Uh-huh.
more expensive ones have the barometric sensor in them.
Mm-hmm.
The cheaper one, like the 7E and E Lite and all those they made.
Hang on. I'll go
They
get it.
got
I
rid of
don't
all that
remember.
shit.
Let me look.
Which drives me nuts. You look at the price of barometric sensor, it's like $2 or $3, but they take them out of the cheaper tablet. And they started taking them out of the cheaper phones too. Used to be all the phones had it. Kind of ridiculous that they're dropping out the cool stuff. You definitely got to come down and fly with us, John. You got to find one of these events you get to.
I will find something.
Bring your trike down. Bring down some homebrew. We'll fly all day, drink all night,
Sounds fun.
and repeat till we're out of alcohol and fuel.
Well, we just pour fuel in there out of the jar right into the paramotor and keep going.
I'm not sure if my motor would like alcohol. They tell you not to run ethanol in these things, but I don't know.
In a pinch, you could probably do it for a while. I wouldn't want to do it forever though.
I'd worry about detonation.
Samsung Galaxy Tab A.
Yeah. No baro in it.
That's a big enough
And-
screen, though, isn't it?
I have
Yeah,
one of
they're
those.
nice screens.
Glass cockpit, like I said.
The Tab A is actually a nice tablet for the most
is.
part,
It
but
is.
they got rid of all the cool stuff. They took out the $4 baro sensor. They took out the dual axis motion sensor. And I don't know why. I mean, you look at those sensors; they're a couple dollars a piece. And that's five.
And there's what PPGPS looks like on it. See if I can get
Yeah,
it.
huge.
Yeah, and what I was doing, and I'm gonna have to find a different app, obviously, because I wasn't happy with it. Is I had this combination here. Close. There's the combination I was running, if you can see it. See if we can get it where you can see it.
With your background, it goes like
Yeah, one
it's all
side is
whited out.
Yeah, that's what I'm. There we go. See, one side I've got PPGPS running on, then the other side I had the Vario program, but it doesn't have a sensor built in. Then it doesn't work.
Yep. I had a quiet few days, Keith. No generator.
Oh yeah.
And a nice here thing at Wachula here. They got water and electric hookup
Mm-hmm. Can't
and a
see.
dump station
Okay,
that I
nice.
found. I wish I'd noticed on the way in. I do need to drop a load.
I hear you, man.
According to my console, it's getting there. I don't know how much to trust the console. You know, it doesn't work with the clean water.
Really?
Since I've had this thing, the sensors ain't worked right. It used to drive me nuts. I just got to the point now. It's like I don't care. When the shower water stops going down the drain, I go out and pull the plug.
There you go.
Or I do it rolling down the road. I'll leave the cap on. I'll just pull the valve partway open.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a stream of water behind the RV for 2 or 3 hours.
I hear you.
How's Wachilla, Nick?
But Jula's great. Had 3 flights here already.
I gotta tell it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Josh to be back in Nebraska so he can ship me the seed.
Cool. I got the new wing sitting here right behind me.
The Luna too?
Yep, Luna 2. Haven't even taken it out of the bag yet. It'll be losing its virginity first thing in the morning.
Nice.
I figure I'll get up 6 o'clock, get the motor warmed up, lay the wing out. First light, send it. Right now we have to fly early in the morning or in the evening. I got the students here. Don't want to.
How's the weather there?
It was a little chilly this morning. It was 56 this morning when I took off. I flew around about a half hour, went around the pattern a few times. Pulled a few light wing overs. Realized it was kind of cold every time I climbed high and brought it in. Then I went and watched, they were doing towing, so I was watching that for a little bit.
I looked up the Tyndall MOA, the one by Mexico Beach.
Mhm.
Surface to 10,000 feet, beginning at, we don't need all that, 3 nautical miles from and parallel to the shore. So 3 miles out. We're not going to be there, is where they're actually going to be. Designated altitude set, surface to 10,000 feet MSL. Time designation intermittent as announced by NOTAM for periods of approximately 10 minutes during launch and recovery.
Launch and recovery of what?
I don't know.
Probably surface to water, I would say.
Launch
Probably
and recovery.
practice missiles.
Right. Offshore, they launch them. Controlling agency, Tyndall radar approach control. And they tell you that and how to contact them and all that.
There's supposed to be a launch this weekend too, I think.
Oh, this coming weekend?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We're on the wrong side of the state, dude.
I think you can still see it.
You can. It's just not the same. I got to admit, being over at Palm Bay was pretty cool to watch a launch from there.
Yeah. It'd be even cooler if it been at night.
Last year it was.
There you go.
They had one. It was after dark.
Last
Evening.
year?
Not this
How are
year,
ya?
last year, yeah. No, year
Hey,
before, 2 years ago. Hey, how's it
Okay, yeah.
going?
Good.
Okay. Guess what? My motor's running again. I'm flying tonight. Got almost an hour in
Good.
after
Well,
break
yeah.
in.
Oh, you got a new one, have you?
No, I fixed it. I rebuilt the engine.
Ah, cool. All good.
All good. Yep, running great.
There's Walter. How you doing, Walter?
Good, Uncle Bob. How are you?
G'day, mate.
G'day,
Yeah,
mate.
not too bad.
Hey, that thing you were talking about, the emus,
Found it?
yeah, that was 1928 or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, not now. Because I thought, no, we haven't got trouble with emus. And that was 1928 or 9 or something, Bob.
Yep.
They had emus over there then.
But it was an interesting story, though.
Yeah, they were a little bit out of control back then. So, yeah, they needed culling. It's the same with everything, rabbits or kangaroos. Kangaroos can be that many out there that they need to cull them. There's millions of them out there. And
What I thought was most amusing about it was that the Australian Army went to war with the emus, and the emus won.
yeah, they did. You
So
know,
imagine the army going to war with kangaroos. Them things fight back.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd say the Japs would have had a bit of trouble if they come across them.
Yep.
Definitely put hand-to-hand combat back in high demand with them things.
Yeah,
That's their defense against the Chinese is the kangaroo.
That's right. Yeah, that's where they learned to box, I think, back in those days. But no, they can be a handful. That's for sure. Same with the emus. They're pests. They ruin everything. That's the problem.
Yep.
Same with the roos. They'll eat pasture and whatnot. So, but they generally stay away. As long as there's water in the middle of the country, you don't see them much. But when there's not much water around, they hang around the roads because there's always a bit of water on the edge of the road.
Okay.
That's what they're looking for at night and feed. And you're just in their way, or rather they're in your way and they don't like getting out of the way.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, when you crawl past them at, 15, 20 Ks an hour and they're facing the other way and they turn and jump into you, because apparently a roo, whichever way it's facing, it will always back jump, go backwards where it came from. It knows it must be a safe place. So they always turn and jump backwards. So that's what you've got to be aware of here in Australia. They could be facing away from you as you're driving past. They drove straight into an F100, knocked our mirror off and dented the caravan, or the trailer, should I say.
Wow.
They're like hitting a small deer. They're not, they're not super light.
No, well, some of the buggers will stand 9 feet tall, Nick. That's a big beast. When he stands up, they're solid muscle too. They're not fat. That's for sure.
But all the weight's at the lower end.
Yeah.
And it's good eating, though.
Yeah, they are.
So you guys have roo hunts then every now and then.
You ready for this, Walter?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Charlie Soap. Oh yes, I've seen this one.
Yeah, I know this one. Turn green.
It's funny how it came for him. It's really something
weird.
they don't really do, but yeah, it's like it must have been his ground and he thought he's on it.
What's up, Skip?
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, over.
Yeah. Not so friendly, this one.
Nope, not at all.
And he had 2 shots too. 2 goes at him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
damn
No,
kangaroos, he said.
I've been, I'm following one, 30 feet off the ground, probably less than that. And he stopped, turned around, looked at me and just stood up, put his hands up. And I thought, shit, if I was any lower, he would have collected me. So they are defensive.
So what's the worst you can do? Grab on your landing gear and hang underneath, go for a flight?
Well, that's right. I've got wheels hanging down. He probably could have grabbed that if he wanted to, but be a good, good smart roo if he did.
Wouldn't be too smart if you let go in midair, though.
No.
You have to pull some wing overs to shake the roo loose.
Yeah, well, he'd probably bounce okay. His landing would be okay, I reckon, with the legs they got.
As long as he's not trying to catch the prop.
Yeah. How are you, Casper? Didn't know you were there.
This one's better, huh, Walter?
Outback Fight Day. Here we have a human charging into battle like he's William Wallace. He wants to save his dog from a kangaroo.
Yeah.
The kangaroo says, "Steady on, mate. We're in love. We're just having a bit of a hug in the bush. What's the problem, mate? Come on." Oh, but the human viciously throws a punch. Now he looks like he instantly regrets it. The dogs are running around saying, "We're not coming home with you, you abusive cunt."
I like that. That's cool.
I've seen that one before, but I hadn't caught the end of that saying.
Yeah, that's my Aussie man I'm always telling you about. He's a funny fella.
Oh, yeah. No, the thing with kangaroos, they can be so beautiful 1 minute and... Excuse me, guys, I've got a phone call. I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Imagine flying over a couple hundred roos, Keith.
Yep. That'd be pretty cool. I wonder if they get in that big a group.
We could hurt them. Get 3 or 4 guys wide coming down through there and just chase them.
Yep. There you go. This is pretty cool here. I don't know if you've looked at Google Earth recently. Wait till it comes up.
Takes a second there.
Panama City Beach, right?
Okay.
With all the 3D hotels.
3D hotels.
Yeah. There's one side of this hotel. There's the top only. And there's this side of the hotel.
Okay.
They did a really good job at this 3D stuff.
Oh, they're not real ones then.
What do you mean? They actually do it with photography.
Oh, okay. They stitch them together.
Yep. They actually have 3D hotels. I've flown by these hotels. I know that that's what they look like.
Fascinating.
It is, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of wild. You want to see what it's like? Let's get an angle. Let me get the angle right. I'm trying to remember where it's at on here.
We could do some nice shots for them. We flew around each of the hotels with
There you
air motor, good camera.
There you go, Nick.
Cool.
I can count the rooftop units up there.
That's pretty wild, though. They did a good job with the 3D. The whole area is all 3D, done in 3D.
They just figured a way to process it faster.
Mm-hmm.
We used to 20 years ago to use
Oh,
those
I
kind of
know.
images, but we had to pay for it.
Oh yeah.
Now they just found a better way to do it.
I
Process
wonder
it
if they've done.
faster.
I wonder if they've done drone shots around there, low level,
all-
to get better.
A lot of it is satellite
Mm-hmm.
from different angles. That's all what it is. And then,
Oh, they're overlaying it.
yeah.
Why do they do like Google Maps does overflights a lot with aircraft too? We used to find out when they were doing them in our area, and guys cut things in their fields. And
Yeah, you can tell where they cheaped out the rooftops units.
just to keep people like me from using it as a work tool.
Yep, you're probably right.
That's why we used to pay for that stuff. It was for work.
Yeah, those are kind of odd. They're like they didn't bother to image that right.
Nope.
You got the front facade, so the upper floors there don't look right either. They're like wavy.
They're not perfect. Yeah, they're not perfect. But it's still pretty good for nothing, you know?
The funny thing, those are instead of rooftop, those are condensing. Look to be condensing.
Looks rather Escher-esque.
Stacked to them. Looks like I got like a
Cooling
condensing
towers.
unit for every room.
There's cooling towers right there on that one.
Yeah. But some of those like it might have been single condensing units for each room.
Probably is on a lot of those, you know?
If some like the condos stuff they do that a lot, they'll put like 40 or 50 condensing units on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about fun trying to work on? You got to figure out which one goes to what room if they're not marked right.
I'll bet.
Are we looking at holiday homes?
No, this is Panama City Beach.
Okay,
One of the places we would like to go this weekend.
all right, yeah.
But
Panama Beach, is that Florida?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
This is where the big flying used to be.
Yeah, the big beach blast.
The big what?
The beach blast.
Blast.
Beach blast used to be there.
And they used to
The big-
do what?
It's a big
Paramount.
fly-in they used to have.
Big
Oh,
paramotor. A lot of people.
Yeah, right.
Brought a lot of money into the area. I was really surprised that they kind of chased them off.
They
Yeah,
weren't
it's a
spending
shame.
enough.
You know, the thing is, these fly-ins and stuff that you guys all had, it brings money to that area. They should be favouring you, not pushing you away.
There's
There's that
Hooters.
big pool in the middle of the water that's leaking. We were last time. You can see it there, just to the right of the pier. Remember that big sinkhole we found? That had water coming out of it?
Yep, right there.
Hey, you want to go fly over Hooters?
That's I've done it. I've flown right by Hooters and waved at the girls.
Cool.
It's
You won't have a problem
Right.
to
right there with the orange
having a
roof.
motor out there.
Nope.
Did they wave back at you, Keith?
Huh?
Did they wave back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, should have landed.
You can land right here. Right in front. Yep.
Right down the parking lot.
Titties and paragliding goes together well.
Hell yeah.
See if I doubt if yeah, look at this. So much for the 3D.
Yeah.
Mexico Beach doesn't get 3D.
Not cool enough for it.
Oh,
There's nothing at Mexico Beach. Like 90% of the stuff's gone. It's all concrete.
They've redone the pictures too. You notice? This is since it was the flood, since the hurricane. 80%, they said, of all the buildings are gone there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
cool.
Wow.
When we flew over it, there was just like you'd see a house, about 8 concrete slabs around it.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
that's Panama City Beach?
Yep.
No? Holy
No,
Mexico Beach.
Mexico Beach.
Oh, your sign said Panama City on it for a
Sorry.
second.
No, we're at Mexico. See Mexico right there?
Yeah.
That's about what it looked like when we were there, too. All tore up.
Wow. How can they rebuild? It astounds me with all your tornadoes and stuff you have, the way everything gets ripped up year by year and all comes back again.
Rich people.
Well, I suppose they'd have to have insurance because no one can
Well,
You can't get insurance there.
I was gonna say you couldn't buy insurance there. You just have to take the loss. Yep.
Yeah.
It would cost too much for insurance anyway.
Yeah, it's a big risk to take with no insurance, isn't it? Really?
Yep.
Yep. I've flown down to that boat ramp.
So now all you'll see there are like really big hotels that are gonna make their money back really fast.
You'd
Or
be surprised.
really rich people.
Mexico,
No, it's all little condos.
a lot of houses and that getting built there, rebuilt.
Yeah, right along the water too.
Right along the ocean, yeah.
Well, I suppose at the end of the day, it's cheap land.
I think it was right after the hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It would be cheap, wouldn't it? After that.
People forget really fast.
Initially, yes, the price drops,
yeah,
then the price goes back up.
Yeah, but you try to buy it now, it's probably a lot more than it was when right after the hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Now they're
So
starting to
with
build it
that-
back up.
Was that waves that wiped them out or just winds?
Yeah,
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah.
That portion of Florida, the ocean's really shallow there.
Yeah.
So when the hurricane came in, it pushed giant amounts of water inland. It just
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We had over 10 feet of water inland there.
Yeah, that campground we stayed at, they said they had what 10 or 12 foot there, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah, it does. At Rustic Sands, yeah.
When you go to the beach there, you can walk out like a half a mile and the water is only up to your armpits.
Yeah.
It's super shallow. And then it just drops off into nothingness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do they have crabs and stuff like that down there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got some video of a big shark.
Oh.
A big shark. So it was sitting on the inside. You get like a here, I'll bring it back up just real quick.
Actually,
there was like a deep spot there, wasn't there?
I think it was
Where you were at?
See, like where it's up here. See this shallow. This spot right here is actually a dune underwater.
Yeah.
Water
Yep.
behind it that's deeper, and the
All
shark
right.
like in that area, in a very very clear area. He left before the water got too shallow for him as it was going down in the evening.
Yeah, right. There's a river coming into that section too, so he's probably feeding off of.
You can see all the different depths,
Small
and
fish.
shallow areas.
Yeah.
Now down here, this end, you get some real good spots for that.
I was about 14. I was down at St. George Island, and I'd waded way out there early in the morning. I was fishing with a surf rod. Boy, I hooked a nice big fish, and I'm, a good quarter mile out in the water. I get it up fairly close, and I realized I had a big old shark on the line. Oh my Lord. I turned around and put the rod on my shoulder, and I started walking back towards shore. I pulled him clean up onto the beach.
Pulled him
Yeah,
up, huh?
many years ago, we went fishing, and it was my brother actually caught a couple of sharks. And like 7 hours later on the beach, it was still snapping.
Yeah, see here.
I ended up letting mine go, though. I was a nice guy.
During high tide, that's all underwater, and these
Yeah.
are deep spots that the shark. That's I saw a bunch of fish in those.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they're obviously smart enough to get out before it gets low too.
Oh yeah, they were doing that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Good times. But I figured when I was walking back to shore with that shark on my line, as long as that line stayed tight, I was safe.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the line gets loose, it's time to move.
Yep.
One of those mats they have on the sand there too. Those are kind of crazy.
What's that?
That like carpeted mat they have down.
Oh yeah.
We were fishing off the beach one night, and it was early morning, and along comes three surfers, and we'd caught a couple of sharks, or one shark during the night, and I had one that released and this and that. Anyway, these surfers are walking along the beach, virtually stepped straight over the shark. And we said, hey guys, like you guys are going surfing out there. He goes, yeah, we know. They're out there. Good luck.
Yep.
Better you than me. That's quite a river running into there, isn't it?
Up there.
Yeah.
That's
Must
just
be a
little
bit of feed come
stream.
down there too.
A little stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a little stream. Yeah, you get back this
Show
way
them
towards
that
the
one
beach.
house we flew over down there. It had that freaking pond around it,
Oh,
right
is
next to
that
the
there?
campground.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see what we can see there.
That thing's just badass.
Let's go to the shit. I'm getting carried away here. That's St. Joe's still. Still too far east. Should be coming. There we go.
Not hard to find the campground
Ooh, boater.
right next to it.
Is that water around those houses?
Yeah. I'm looking for it. There's Mexico Beach.
Follow the road up from the Mexico Beach entrance to the
Oh, there it is, right
campground.
here. There it is, right there. That's a
loaded
new
yet.
redone the picture, Nick. Remember that was still dry. This area was still dry. They were still working on it. Now it's full of water.
I'm not seeing that house. Oh, you're right there. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, the house
Oh,
is right
right.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, right beside the RV resort. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the rustic.
Well, that's a
sands right there.
private house in the middle.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That guy owns all that right around
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. No, they didn't redo that picture.
Yeah, because this didn't a year before, this didn't exist when I was there.
Yeah,
Just
but it was
this
pumped
one.
down. We were there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the
no,
bottom
no,
one, the
you don't
lower one
understand.
was getting pumped out.
This one never, no, this one had never been filled. That was brand new. That was
Oh,
being
okay.
built. That's what I said. They broke the levee here later and opened it up and put water in. 'Cause
When
that
we were there,
didn't
they were
exist.
pumping it
Yeah.
out. Remember? There's a big diesel pump sitting there.
They were keeping it low so they could get it all set up the way they wanted. Is what they were doing because the water. You know,
Has
you're
he got,
you're that close
he
to
got-
the ocean. You're going to get water in it.
has he got fish in it or something? Or what?
Yeah, I
is it?
think so.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
This is a cool spot to fly right here. This is a big stand of trees right there. And this is
Yeah.
like a racetrack around it. Very cool. And then you could fly
Yeah,
up
right.
here, cut through this area, come up here, and then fly either over the top of this or that, right along the beat the RV park.
Or do like you did, go above the RV park and do some barrel rolls.
Yeah. That was actually like right in here. I didn't do it right over them.
I know we got in that one area, that little round track there, the water around them trees. There were some
Mhm.
thermals in that field.
Oh, this one, yeah.
I went down. I went down there, and got rocked.
Yeah, you were when we went back was peak of the day. Not a great time for that. Earlier it
Well,
wasn't bad.
Well, you dropped down in there. I tried to follow you down in, and I was just getting rocked to hell and back. I'm like, hell with this. I'm staying up here.
Yep, better move.
We'd
Yeah,
just
Every time I
take
drop
off
down
Huh?
the beach,
Where'd you take off? Oh, the beach, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Let me find the spot right here. We literally
we
were
took off from
taking
the right on the time zone. You take off and change time zone
See this
on your
parking
takeoff.
spot? right here, because there's a volleyball court right there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
took off. We were taking off right here, this area.
Plenty of area.
Now,
Yeah,
Nick,
right on the beach.
see how wide that beach is in this picture?
Yeah.
That's what it was like the first time I was there.
So is that low tide?
That's low tide and low moon tide. So it's the cyclical
Yeah.
tide, not just the
Right.
time of day, but we caught
Yeah.
it right the first time I was there. The whole time was like that.
Yeah, right. That little crosswalk they show on the road right there. That's the time
Mhm.
zone.
Yeah, I know. That's it.
I
That's
flew across that thing so many times my phone flipped out and told me to quit
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it. It literally come with a message says you were going back and forth on time zones or something like that.
Yep.
I'm like, what the hell? And I realized what I've been doing. I've been flying back and forth that.
You're better off to lock it in when you're down there, when you're at Mexico Beach. Otherwise, it gets fruit. Yeah, they don't like it.
Yeah, I worked on a road construction job that was half in one time zone, half in another once. Man, it was a pain.
Yeah,
People
one
would
of our-
argue about what time lunch break was, or they'd have lunch break on one side and they go over and have it again on the other side. All
There's
kinds of
actually a
fun.
pole. There's a pole right there at that end of that crosswalk that tells you that you're entering the time zone.
Yep.
Yep.
We were parked right on that parking lot and just
So
we
you
would take
watch-
off there and fly.
Your watch even was picking it up on that line.
Your cell phone knows where you're at, and it was
Yep.
changing
You're
the
right.
time back and forth. And I'm sitting there
Yeah.
doing circles over it, running laps
Yeah.
in the pattern,
There's a
and the
cool
phone
thing.
flipped out.
If we get there again, you got to fly down and check out the Gulf County Veterans Memorial. It's pretty cool from the air. It looks a lot better from the air when you're flying than it does in this flat rendition, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
Is it like a
I thought
parking
it was
lot, or
the-
what is it?
Huh?
Is it like a parking lot, or
It's a Veterans Memorial.
I thought it was a baseball pitch, Keith.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you. It does look a little like one. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of did a little 3D here, but just really bad. You
Yeah.
can see it moving around, but they're distorted. I mean, like that thing looks like it's, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Falling
that
over.
would attack. That
Well,
one
fellas, I hate
that
to
one
say it, but
collapsed in the middle.
I need to head out for a bit.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna have to
getting
go.
late.
Oh, I got to be up at work in the morning. You're right. That's a good point. Well, hey guys, have a nice one. I'm gonna
You
get
guys
out
have
of
a great trip. If I
You
don't see
bet.
you.
Yeah.
here. Yeah, you won't see.
Cheers, guys.
I guarantee I won't be on Monday next week.
oh
I'll
yeah,
be on-
you driving?
Darn
won't
it.
you?
Yeah.